Now I'm recording.
Damn it. Alright, so what you do is you click on the token, you go to someone's character sheet, make sure it's the right token, right character sheet combo. Then you click you select the token where it says default token. And then you switch the picture back because I think they're a bit upset.
I mean, they're not exactly upset, but
I didn't switch any pictures.
Yes, you did.
you did.
You did.
You did.
I used the ones you gave me. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but no, you switched like
They're meant to be used as tokens.
Yeah,
not
they're
as,
tokens.
Not as like the character's profile.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, because you upload the tokens into your library, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then that's how you drag them out onto the field. Like you have to do that first.
You don't upload them into the library. You put them on the map and then you click them and then you go
No.
the character thing. And
In
then
order, no. In order to do tokens, you have to put them in the library.
Yes.
I've
No,
done
you
this.
don't. I don't.
Yes, you do.
I did it in the other one. I didn't put them in the library.
What the fuck?
You don't put them in the library. You put them on the map.
Library.
And then you put them. Why would you put them in the library? You just have to correlate them with
library,
the actual character. You put them in correlation to the other character. That's not putting them in the library.
No, Goma. The library is where all the images that you're using in the game here.
Yeah.
So they like by virtue of setting them up on the sheets, they're in the library. So
yeah.
Oh, I confused library and journal.
God,
it's because Heather's saying library instead of
library.
Biblioteca.
Del tec.
¿Dónde está la biblioteca?
But you did get that, like what we explained?
Yeah, it's just there's a bunch of stuff's not working, so I'm not even going to hassle with it right now.
Alright.
That said, we can't even see each other's sheets, so.
Yeah. I can't see who's in the game. I can't spy on your bios. I think I've ever written one.
Boop. Boop. What are you, Sombra?
Hold on.
Oh, snap.
Angelica.
Alright, here we go. Are you ready for this? I don't think you're ready for this.
I'm not.
Hmm? Nani?
What?
Nani?
Are you watching the token move?
No. I see nothing.
No, you're retarded.
Nothing happened?
No. What the fuck? Did you see this? I don't know.
Jeez.
Oh my god, that's like when you fucking play. Is that a fucking pentagram? What's happening? Oh my god. Heather's doing that thing where like you fucking play like solitaire and it's just fucking delicious to share your computer.
Woo! Did it work? Am I moving?
Oh wow, it's a big fucking mess.
He was 18. Take that away.
Why are you guys so special?
I didn't do it. It's Adrian.
You started it. You were a bad influence.
Wee.
Good thing not everyone's here to see all this.
Are we gonna start or not?
We will start, yes, if you guys will stop drawing on my map.
Adrian, something autismo. Thank you.
Stop being autismo. Autismo.
Autismo muy grande.
Autismo.
Okay, so when last we left off, you guys were kind of discussing what to do and what not, and then you were eventually given a alternative by Harry, and you guys kind of had some time to think that over. It has been an hour jump, and Harry is ready to actually start the expedition into...
Harry.
Hmm?
Is Harry, comma, Harry.
God damn it.
How
Finish,
much?
man.
How much damage can you soak?
I don't know.
Care to find out?
Ow.
Ouch.
Ouch. Bone hurting juice. Ouch, ouch.
Without. All right. So we're heading to the expedition. What happened to the wave?
The wave? Nani?
Yeah,
Do you
why
know
don't we
the
head
wave?
back?
The what, Adrian?
Like before we started like yesterday, weren't our characters poised to like intercept another attack?
Yep.
Yes, that was
Yep.
correct. What happened was apparently it was a portal that opened up, but nothing came through. They had everyone lined up, everyone was ready to go, but nothing came through.
Ah.
But the
Okay.
portal is still there. It doesn't.
Damn,
It
just
hasn't
blue
gone away.
balls.
Are we going through the portal? Is that the plan?
It's big enough.
No,
to
we're going
fit
on
a-
the ship.
Yeah, you guys are going on the ship, but they're setting up defenses around the portal just in case something does come through.
Alright. Let's get on the ship. Is the ship here? Or, do we
Godzilla!
walk to it? Or drive to it? Where's the ship?
He is going to take you guys to the hangar. He leads you.
We're gonna find Sayori there.
Yeah, Dresden leads you past the police station. You go down into this elevator kind of area, and you basically go straight down. And it looks very military, very highly technological installation. And then when you get down there, you can see 3 hangars, and you can see a very large-looking, almost for those of you who have the technological expertise for it, ship.
Mhm.
A spaceship.
Oh my.
Beep beep beep
goodness.
boop.
I don't think I do. Specifically, I have technology, but not spaceships.
For Arasa, this is pretty typical.
What does a spaceship look like?
It's
Yeah.
basically, this one in particular is somewhat colorful, and it looks very similar to the Normandy from Mass Effect, but not quite. A little bit shorter.
Colorful? How colorful?
Well, rather than like dull gray and dark blue, it's a orange and a red kind of looking.
Orange and red. Is it like a light orange, close to a yellow?
Yes.
Alright, so Bouncer's gonna point at the spaceship and he's like, what the hell is this McDonald's mobile?
And so if we get lost in the void, we can have the ships tracked easily. It's easy to distinguish a ship with bright colors rather than a ship with dark colors when you get lost out there in space.
Did you have to go with red and this like off yellow? What about like a nice blue?
I feel like
Maybe
this
a
is bad
purple,
for stealth.
a green.
Just saying.
We're not going to have to worry about stealth. Most of the time, the Gumi ships, at least now with teleporter technology, we can beam right down to the worlds and leave the ship up in orbit and then beam right back.
So, quick question. What the fuck's a Gumi?
Oh, yes, a Gumi ship.
What she said.
Gumi ships are what we use to transverse between the worlds. You remember the microverse that you came through in the lines of strands connecting the worlds. Well, we can actually enter deep space and travel between the worlds using
English.
these ships. Ship can go to other worlds, can fly in space between
Well, why did you
worlds.
just say that the first time?
He just looks at you like, really, dude?
And Angelica will walk up to the spaceship and knock on it. I bet this can hold so many boys in it.
What? You what? You do what?
To be more precise, it can
Is that
fit.
in character?
It's a
Is that in
meme.
character? She walks up and she says, I know, but is that in character?
That's in character.
Oh my goodness. Bouncer's just gonna shake his head at you, disapprovingly.
You're welcome. How does this open? Do we just like rip it open?
Harry just kind of
It's got one of them Star Trek things where like the door kind of comes down in it.
What's a Star
You're gonna
Trek?
get beamed up.
What's a Star Trek?
What do you mean it's a Star Trek? It's like Star Wars, but better.
What's a Star Wars?
Well, there's this guy who fucked his sister, and he had like
you
this
can
laser
stop
sword.
there. It's
That's about all I remember.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
All right.
When it comes to fucking siblings, I'm so good.
Sure you're not getting Star Wars mixed up with Game of Thrones?
Why are all these? What? Gosh.
Is that what the guy says? Is that what Harry says?
Yes.
Bouncer nods. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got it right.
Harry just sighs and presses a button on the remote, and the back of the ship opens up into a little hangar. And it is a fairly large ship. It looks like it can fit a crew of about 30 or 40.
That's a lot of boys.
So many boys.
Swear to God.
And Angelica will kind of
Alright,
pull out her
Bouncer's gonna
fist
run
to
inside.
Bouncer.
Look.
Oh, leaving me hanging, man.
So wait,
Not cool.
you're doing what?
She's holding her fist out
You're
over
doing
her
what?
fist bump. Fist bump.
All right. He's gonna give her a nice fist bump, and then he's gonna run aside. He's gonna look to race you there, and then fucking run aside.
Oh, she's gonna go faster. How fast does he go?
He goes regular human speed.
All right, well, she goes 60 kilometers an hour.
Ross is gonna run right next to Angelica.
Yeah.
Wait, 60 kilometers per hour?
60
Or is
miles
it
per hour.
miles.
That's only like that's
I'm a
only-
car.
Oh, miles?
Miles.
60
Oh, that's
mi-
pretty fast.
60 kilometers per hour is pretty damn fast, too. Don't you fuck
That's
that.
100K.
So, well, in terms of straight on speed, Ross is going to beat everyone there.
Nah, but she's keeping pace with Angie.
Mm.
Okay, so would Angelica and Bouncer roll me 1d20 flat?
All right.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh. They're both retarded.
Okay.
Well,
God damn it. I knew I shouldn't have changed my name. I saw you guys doing it. I was like, I
how
should probably
fast?
change
How
my name
fast
too.
can Bouncer actually run?
No, he's only got like regular human speed.
Okay.
Angelica's got like super fucking car speed.
Yeah, factoring those bonuses in, Angelica wins.
Yeah. It's not even a competition. She's just completely like
Bouncer just starts to run. He's like,
Flies by
what?
him.
No.
Like, they
Bouncer's
both
gonna
take
watch
off.
both Angelica and Arasa just take off.
No, here's the thing. Like, you
with
both take
eyes
off,
wide.
and then, like,
Yeah.
after a few seconds, Erasa just takes off, catches up with Angie, and then just chases with her.
Damn.
Alright.
Alright, so after our little mini sprint, what do we see inside of the spaceship?
So inside the spaceship is pretty advanced. They've got a lot of computers, virtual reality, 3D displays, you name it. Pretty much everything you'd see on the board of the Normandy. And a
You
lot
got
of
any like amenities?
oh yeah, everything. It even has a holodeck.
Any like personal amenities? Like what are the rooms looking like?
Rooms look pretty well. Basically, if you want me to just save a couple hours on description, just think the Normandy.
Or a Mass Effect?
Yes.
Ah.
Been a while since I played Mass Effect.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, and Angelica will run her hand along the walls there. I haven't been anything this cool in a while, or really ever.
We're just leaving poor Lacora back there, just completely.
No, no,
blind
she's
fucked.
with you guys. She took off sprinting towards it.
No,
with you.
I'm saying like we. Oh, she
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
All right.
Y'all right there? You look a little bit dazed and confused.
Not that all of the other players and heroes and whatnot are in the ship with you guys.
Oh wow, everyone's here. This is a party. Do we all have our own like rooms and things, or do we have to share?
No, you all have your own rooms.
What is this? What is this accent you're going for?
Sweet man.
Well, first
Doesn't matter.
she went for an Irish accent.
I
now
tried,
she's
but
going,
I can't.
Now she's
I
going for a southern accent, and I don't know what she's going to try
I'm not
next
going
time.
Southern.
What?
I don't know what she's going for. She's just like
That's
like this
that's
a little bit.
that's kind of humor.
Man, I can't emote.
You gotta
when
go
I'm
like
doing-
full Brooklyn. You gotta be like, hey, I'm walking here.
Man, I'm trying to find her voice, man. I
Brooklyn.
can't emote when I'm fucking Canadian Irish.
Canadian Irish.
I can't emote when I'm Goofy. It all sounds the same.
What did you just fucking say?
You heard me.
I'm not sure I did. At least I didn't understand you.
It's okay. It's gonna take me a little bit.
So as you're all staring at this technological marvel that most of you have only dreamed about or heard about, or some of you, not even that,
You didn't put that in me.
Okay, fine.
Slash me. What do you mean primitive? Looks pretty advanced to me. Just saying.
I think you're forgetting the world that Erasa comes from.
No, that's in character, dude.
Oh, sorry.
we have this one built on a
Correct.
This one currently uses a small miniaturized sun in the engine room. It's a bit primitive, I know, from your technology, but we use a double fusion of two suns. And we've managed to contain them in. It actually provides quite an efficient power source.
Alrighty.
Not only that, due to the fact that we have built the ships with somewhat of a unique prescription on both magic and science, the ship is also part organic, meaning that you can still make your magical crafts, artifacts, and other things on the ship using supplies, and the ship can actually read your thoughts and powers as well. Meaning you
Creepy.
can actually use your
So it
healing
bleeds?
and aura abilities on the ship.
So you tell me this thing bleeds?
It can.
Don't stab it, man. Leave it
Strange,
alone.
Say what, Harris?
What
Yeah,
kind of
I know you're not on the
flying
ship.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Will is on the ship. You're still back at the station doing what you do.
Okay, cool. The hell kind of flying walruses you like harvest to make this kind of thing?
Walrus? What?
Well, I mean, it looks a bit tough, you know. It's like it got a good hide. I mean, man, I don't know.
You know what? I'm gonna go and find my room. Bye. She'll walk off. I have no idea where is there a map? Is there a map?
Catch
Is there
you.
a map?
Actually, the moment you say map, a 3D map appears in front of you and shows you a full-on 3D view of the ship, with all of the with all the rooms and everything else.
I'll be back in a minute, Brandon.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I feel about this. Map. Show me rooms.
Displaying
Oh.
rooms corridor 1 through 7.
Is there assigned rooms?
Assign rooms not yet placed in the computer. Please assign room.
Which is the biggest room?
Biggest room located on Deck 1, Section C, overlooking the promenade.
Can
Hey,
I
yo,
claim
map.
this room?
Make sure my room is next to Rasa's.
You get your own map. Can I claim this room?
You section it. When Bouncer says that, Bouncer, a map pops up in front of you, your own map. And it says, Irasa not identified. 2 rooms not identified. Please assign rooms. Room C, Deck 1, taken.
All right. So which rooms are closest to each other?
Well, no one's assigned anything yet, and they're all lined up in rows, on 3 rows of 3 levels, so it's just your guys' pick, really.
Got the best room, fam. And Angelica will find her way up to her room.
You find your way up to the room and you open it up, and it's actually fairly nice, at least in terms of, space. Got a nice bed, there's not a whole lot of clutter in the room, there's shelves for you to put things on, and there's actually a window for you to view the outside. You can open and close it.
Haha, cool. Start rearranging things.
You rearrange them however you like.
Yep, make them all feng shui.
Feng shui.
Mm-hmm.
How do you shui my phone?
Have fun.
So I'm guessing us 3 end up in like a completely different deck.
Yes.
Huh?
You actually notice that the bed is quite comfortable.
Yes.
It's actually at first you're a little bit confused by it because it's actually a floating waterbed.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Floating water?
Alright.
Basically, it's held up by a small little kind of gravity field where like the bed floats, and then it's a waterbed in and of itself. So you basically just melt into it, which is actually one of the best ways you can sleep.
Oh, this is kind of nice.
So did me and Arasa get assigned our rooms?
Yeah. Whatever rooms you guys wanted to assign.
Well, which
So
one
you said
was
it's like 3 floors and 3 rooms.
Basically to save confusion and for mapping sakes, basically the rooms are going to have your names on the front, and they're just going to be where you want them to be on the ship.
That's fine.
So you can refer to the rooms
Okay.
as Iras's room, Bouncer's room, Angelica's room, blah blah blah.
Yo, map, is there a gym?
Yes, there is. Located on
where's the
second floor.
gym?
Second floor
Yes.
gym located in central last ship.
And Angelica will hustle her butt to the gym.
You actually start to realize that this ship is a bit deceiving in how big it is. It's actually quite a lot larger than you guys thought. When you enter the second kind of the floor where the center of the ship should be, it expands. Now entering Pocket Dimension 1.
Alrighty then. This is interesting shit here.
You see a big, vast gym with a court, weight room, advanced tech running machines, and basically everything you could possibly imagine in a gym.
Awesome.
Irasa, the map points you to the same place that Angelica is going.
Bowser's gonna pull up his map again and ask, so y'all got Wi-Fi or?
Wireless connection of streaming is already enabled. Hence the map in front of you.
Oh, right. So what y'all got to watch on here? Y'all got Netflix?
Loading, and Netflix menu pops up right in front of you on the screen.
Damn, it's high tech. What do y'all got for food?
Please direct yourself to the nearest atomizer.
Atomizer.
It points to a little device in the wall. You remember the generators from Star Trek?
I've never actually watched Star Trek.
Well, they have these things called I forget the exact name of them, but basically they can program almost anything into them, and it makes an actual. It makes it basically it creates it. So like if you went up to it and said, "I want scrambled eggs,"
that's what I thought.
I want scrambled eggs over easy. It makes scrambled eggs over easy.
Those some easy eggs.
All right, so Bowser's gonna approach the atomizer and give it a quick look up and down, wondering what the hell this thing is.
In order to use the atomizer, you select what you want, or simply place your palm on the scanner and imply neural implants, and the atomizer will create the physical object of what you need. Please note this takes a lot of energy and should not be used frequently.
What if I got the munchies like late night?
Most food is easy to do. More complex creations require more power. The more complex, the more power required, the more strain on the engines.
Bowser's just gonna stand there for a bit thinking of what he's gonna order.
As you're thinking about it, you can see images of what you're thinking about flashing on the screen. The heaviest weights we set.
Alright, so Bowser's gonna go for like, oh, sorry.
The heaviest weights that we currently have set are set to 80,000 tons.
Damn. Alright, so Bowser's just gonna like go for the most expensive shit, like lobster, filet mignon, just like all
Damn.
the luxuries.
So, tell me exactly what you're ordering in the atomizer.
Let's see. Let's go for some caviar, some filet mignon, some lobster, and what else is like a luxury gourmet item?
Let's see, crab ragout.
Yeah, and let's just go with those four.
All right.
So caviar, lobster, filet mignon, and crab ragout.
You order it, and it appears before you in a tray. Basically, it shows.
All right.
Yeah.
Now that's service. He's gonna start wolfing it down, just like right there,
Yep.
standing. I thought he was gonna get shouted at by the map. The map's like, please head to the designated mess hall area for consumption of food.
You start to eat it, and it's actually good. It's not like as good as like taking it, cooking it right in front of you kind of good. Like you can tell that because this is an atomized, it was probably not going to taste quite as good as the original thing, but it's still pretty darn good.
Yeah, so Bat's just gonna pig out on whatever he's eating for just a bit.
It's good. So Arasa, you do you go through your routine, and she looks at you and says, "Damn girl." You lay out the simple bedroll. As you walk out into the hall, Cora, you see that a lot of the hallways and everything looks very similar. However, everything is clearly numbered by big letters on the side of the walls. And whenever you really think something or are confused, the little 3D map appears and the AI starts to talk to you and guide you from whatever you want to do.
Slash me. Oh.
I'm asking out of character.
Oh, you're asking a question.
I'm
Okay.
asking out of character. Like, what does he mean?
Oh, you.
No.
I don't think he grabbed the heaviest ones.
Because he asked, "What are the heaviest ones?" And then
the
he said,
the heaviest
bit
ones are
low.
actually more than he does. They're actually
Exactly. That's why I'm asking why he responded that way. Like, no, why that doesn't make
Oh,
sense
wait.
for his character.
Oh, they're not
to say that's low.
Hold on.
They're 80,000 tons. You only can lift what? 30?
Yeah, a
80
lot of
kilotons.
these weights.
25 kilotons.
Yeah, a lot of these weights are measured from here and here, and the weights that go above, like into certain amounts of tonnage, they're actually kind of interesting. As are when you look at them, they're actually miniature black holes. And what happens is when you put the weight on,
Completely safe.
all of the weight is diverting central mass, and that's how the weight doesn't, if you set it on the ground, it doesn't just break through the ship, because it's all centralized mass inside the black hole, so the weight diverts inward, but you can still pick it up and turn it on and off. There you go. That's a bit more reasonable for what Arasa can do.
Wait, when did Ross's strength go up?
No,
5,000.
she's just strapping them on
That's
right
20.
now. She hasn't started her routine yet.
I thought she was capped at 400 or something.
400 tons normally. She's going to start,
They're
strengthening
not
herself.
located on the ship.
Alright, so after Bouncer finishes his meal, he's gonna head over to his room and plop down and just start watching some TV.
You turn on the television. It's actually in a very nice display. There's actually not even a TV. It just displays on a 3D screen.
Yeah, Bouncer just relaxes. He's like, now this is something I can get used to.
You start giving a few jabs at the punching bag, and you notice it's a pretty high quality punching bag.
Ooh. I see.
After a while, you guys kind of just go about your business, getting used to this new place. When eventually the intercom comes on. And it says, "This is your captain, Mr. Harry Dresden speaking. We are getting ready to begin our flight. Please make sure to remain seated at all times while we initial takeoff."
And Angelica will look around for some sort of seating in the gym.
Yeah, there's seats.
Alright, she'll take a seat.
Bouncer's
then.
probably knocked out on his bed right now.
Cheetos on his face.
He's just Doritos everywhere.
Cheeto dust
Just-
everywhere, all on the bed.
Just cans of soda and Cheeto dust everywhere.
That'll just
It's
be
been 2 minutes.
that'll be just be a side quest way down the road where where a bouncer has to deal with addiction of snorting Cheeto dust.
Jesus.
It's been 2 minutes. His room's already trashed.
I mean,
So,
he's
come
not used
on.
to having a room like this. I mean, he basically lived on the street.
You feel the ship very lightly start to lift up and take off.
Alright, so Bouncer's gonna call for a maid.
There's no maid that appears on the ship, but it's just the digital AI that shows up.
Like the map thing again?
Mm-hmm.
So, how do I get room service around here? Like cleaning?
The moment you think cleaning, the materialized plates and leftover food and tray that you had dematerializes.
Nice.
Oh, leftover Cheetos for you.
Unfortunately, the ship's AI system and virtual reality display does not have maid service.
What if we like what's the word? Like get freaky.
Then you get freaky.
I mean, I'm not trying to clean that shit out of my bed.
The AI kind of gives like this little emoji pops up on the screen, and it's just this little emoji of heh 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 heh, and it says "too bad."
Knew it couldn't be perfect. Alright, map. Take me somewhere where I can punch something.
Directing to Jim.
Alright, so Bounce's just gonna head over to the gym.
Are we still in takeoff, or are we good to walk around again?
No, you guys are good to walk. It was only for like
Okay.
5 seconds when the ship actually boosted off. Actually, anyone who's in their room and is looking out of their windows right now can see that you guys are basically in space.
Ooh.
Space, 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 space.
Space! I don't need it. I
Space.
definitely don't need it.
You want to say space in a Brooklyn accent? Just say spas.
Go to space.
Some space! Some space.
Lakora, you eventually wind up wandering into the gym.
Oh man, this place is popular today. Hey guys.
It looks like Hirasa and Angelica are just about ready to do a little sparring match. You go ham on the bag and you realize it's a pretty high quality bag compared to the ones you're used to hitting.
Once he's used to hitting are made of meat and flesh.
So
I
if you
feel
guys
like
want to have a little makeshift spar, that is okay.
Cool.
Just a moment.
So
Gonna gnaw your legs off.
so Angelica will kind of get on her toes and kind of be like fists up,
Right.
bouncing
Right,
around. She's got more of an open, like kind of more open hands, not really fists. And the jiggles. That's true.
Bounce, 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 bounce.
There are jiggles. Well, I don't know. Oh, she does. She definitely has jiggles. All her little
You weren't sure if Arasa had jiggles.
No,
for
I
a
was
second.
Angelica.
Rude.
Angelica,
Rude.
man. Angelica.
Rude.
Oh, you got these. No, Angelica, man.
Angelica's definitely got jiggles. Look at those.
Oh, yeah, and also her little flouncy feather arm things are flopping around.
All right,
Flouncy,
so
flouncy.
if you guys want to go ahead and do a little makeshift fight here, go ahead and both of you guys roll initiative.
Alrighty. I don't know if my initiative's increased.
Beat her ass,
since
Arasa.
That's
It's your dex plus whatever you're adding to the initiative.
Okay. Well, auto roll.
But yeah, Bouncer's gonna call out.
6.
Beat her ass,
That's a
Arasa.
botch.
Yeah, I go slow. I let you go first.
yeah, it's a botch,
How do I make it public?
Okay,
and that's a crit.
that's 37.
Granted, due to senses, he is not surprised, or she is not surprised. Sorry,
Wait,
What? How do you make
Are
it
you guys
public?
rolling?
Yeah,
I
I'm
am-
trying to figure out.
I have
How
no,
do
I have no
For-
idea what's going
For
on.
some reason, initiative is always whispered.
Private? Okay.
Either
That's
way,
fine.
either way, Angelica got a 6, Erasa got a
just
37.
roll the dice and add your numbers.
No, well, there's
There's buttons on the sheet.
Yeah,
Whatever.
it's the sheet, fam.
Yeah, but
Alright.
don't be a fucking lame-o. Just roll it properly.
Anyway, so you go first. Angelica totally lets you. She totally didn't kind of trip a little bit.
They're also gonna move in like lightning quick, just to deliver a. You know what? She's gonna hold back a little bit on the push.
Oh yeah, please.
She's gonna hold back. Accurate +2 to hit, -2 to damage. You know
Go
what?
ahead.
+4 actually. Let's make it that 4.
Ouch.
+4, -4.
Yep.
Okay, how do I
20
El Dodgio?
All right, so
you don't.
it's okay.
don't
What
roll
is okay? Yeah, Angelica, what is your?
Or you
what's-
you can roll it. You can roll it, but you give up your attack basically.
Here is one thing I can say though. Angelica, do you wish to be defensive or offensive right now? Because you can be in a defensive pose right now.
I'm going defensive.
If you want to go into defensive roll, that's okay. That's +2. So that's 11, 12, and then what's your parry? 10.
My parry. Where the hell's parry at? Oh, shit. Parry's 10, yeah.
Right. So your total defense is going to be 22. So he does get past your defense and he hits you. So
Alright, roll toughness,
So what is your?
and there's gonna be DC 20 because she's holding back.
Okay, so go ahead and roll 1d20 plus your toughness. Okay,
There you
you're
go.
fine. Erasa punches you, but nothing happens. Erasa, you notice that she's a bit tougher than you thought.
And do I give it my attack then?
Yeah,
Or do I just-
it's your turn, but you're going to take a -2 to your attack because you took a defensive action.
All right.
Granted, you can potentially push this back with accurate attack or all-out attack, but it's just a matter of what you want to do. There's a lot of
Let me
different
just-
things you can do.
I know. Let me just go through my attacks here. I'm not gonna use Cheese Strike on her. Bandages.
Murder her.
So just oh, I get +2 with another +2 with improved defense. That'd only be 24 though. I still wouldn't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot about that. You do
Oh,
have that. So yeah, he got you by 1.
Actually, it was by 6 because I didn't include the bonus negatives.
Let's see. Okay, so she's just going for the unarmed attack there. So shit. What would I be rolling with that?
So right now you're going to be rolling -2 on your total attack. So if your total attack was like 10, you'd be rolling a 1d20 plus 8.
Yeah, but I don't like. Is that close combat?
It's close combat.
It's
Okay, well I gotta do Cheese Strike then. 'Cause it's my fucking guy. All right.
No, you've got unarmed. You can just say, I do an unarmed attack, and it's the same thing.
But I can't
What's your-
roll it.
what's your
Yeah, you
you can. Yeah. It's still it's still close combat.
Just roll
What's-
it with the proper goddamn numbers. You don't.
No. I
Buttons
know,
on-
but there's buttons, man.
Just do cheese strike. It'll be fine.
All right.
I'm gonna smother someone with cheese here.
So that'd be 13 because I have a -2.
That actually hits her also because she's very slow. Oh no, actually no, because it's 13. It doesn't hit.
Yeah, it's not good. So Angelica does go in for the swing. She makes it seem like she purposely misses, but she definitely whiffs.
All right, it's back to Arasa. Defensive actions are reset.
Maintaining her fit body. Ooh, lad. Ouch.
Oh.
Ouch.
All right. So what's your defense?
Well, no, it doesn't. It doesn't matter. You hit her regardless.
24.
No, I know, but
Still
I'm
on the defensive.
So it's 24.
Yeah, still on the defensive.
Okay, so it's just DC. Okay, roll toughness.
Yep. That's what I'm
It's
doing.
gonna be DC 24 this time.
+2. Oof. Yeah, it makes it through.
All right, so
eight-
that's 2 degrees.
That's 18, so 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Yeah, that's 2 degrees.
Ouch.
So that's -1 and, or actually, I meant to ask you about that, but do you want to do that every degree is a minus, or do you want to do it just -1 per hit?
Bruised is technically not a minus, so she's at a -1.
Hold on. Where is it? Oh, here it is.
Mhm.
Failure by 2 degrees. The target is dazed
What I'm gonna,
and has a -1.
yeah, it's just she took a what basically happens is you take a bruise tick, and then she's also in a daze, so -1 to all rolls. So that punch kind of rings your bell.
Ah. Is she punching again?
You can punch now, yes.
I thought you were punching twice, dude.
Oh no. It's all a single attack. It's just multi-attack.
Okay. So I take a minus. So I'm at -3 now to hit then.
If you want to keep doing defensive stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. Ouch. Alright, I'll should go in again. Wow! I'm rolling. Wait, what's this +0? What the
Okay,
fuck?
yeah, your rolls are not rolling right.
Because you're
You
not
got to
rolling
stop
properly.
that. It's for-
Yeah,
yeah,
fuck.
just roll normally.
I don't know what normally is.
No,
like, I don't know what to add. That's the thing.
It's heading all right.
Oh, wait. Am I doing cheese strike? Am I doing...
Do you
yeah, I'm
have
doing
you have,
cheese strike.
you have 7 fighting, right?
I have 7 fighting, and then I have... Why do
3
I have...
in close combat.
Yeah. 3
then-
3 in cheese
Yeah,
strike.
so just
Well, yeah, then it's doing it right. Cheese strike should just be on unarmed combat. It shouldn't be like separate.
You should be getting basically a +8.
Well, no.
she's getting a
the
plus
thing is,
10.
she's getting
She
her
rolled a
+10.
Well, yeah,
but
she's getting her +10. She's fighting defensively -2, 9, 8, and then she's getting another -1, so 7.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm doing garbage. I'm rolling
So-
garbage, that's the thing. I think
That's a botch.
yeah, oh. Yeah.
I don't think there's any penalty for it though.
No, there is
Is
none. You just botch.
Oof.
All right.
Yeah,
You just
really
auto miss.
missing right now, man. She's not doing good.
This is a little bit sad.
Oh,
Also, the
No,
Cora.
yeah, these rolls are pretty pathetic.
yeah, I'm rolling terribly.
All right. That's gonna be a -1
Look
but
around.
+1 damage.
Oh, no. Why do you do this?
Are you still?
Oh yeah.
oh yeah,
I-
she's
I do
good now.
healing, though.
That's right. You
Wait,
heal.
by the way,
right,
yeah, I
so
heal it at
you're
a factor of 10.
so
Am I already healed up?
Stay.
then?
Shh. Okay, it's been around. So yes,
Whoa.
your dazed condition and bruised condition go away.
Actually, no. It heals dazed, but it doesn't heal bruised because it has to go
No,
one
that's
by
right,
one.
because it's tick, 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 tick. Okay,
Yep,
so,
so-
you still have 1 tick of bruise, but your dazed condition is no longer applying, which means you're no longer taking a -1.
Cool.
No, she is. Well, not to a -1 to toughness, not -1 to actions.
Because of the bruise tick.
Yep.
Okay.
So that still makes it so she's now at -2 toughness, but it'll go away with the regeneration next turn.
Yep. And Arasa, you notice that as you're punching her, her bruises are healing pretty quickly. Like, very quickly. So
How's
it's,
the Cora doing?
you can talk to Lakora in text if you want.
I did. And I'm waiting for Una.
Angelica, it is your turn.
Alright, still on the defensive, of course. There we go!
That'll hit.
All right. So how much? Chi strike is 6.
This is Chi strike 10. So that will be DC.
This is
That will
Oh,
be,
it's
it'll be
25.
DC 25. Excellent.
So wait.
So what happens is that because Irasa passed it, you hit her like you made contact and did a chi strike, but Irasa did not take any damage.
But I do have fast grab.
You do, so you may attempt to make a grab.
So what would I add for my grab?
For grab, this is where Adrian comes in because he's a little bit more familiar with the grab system. Go ahead and explain it to
let me
her.
check. Let me check grab real quick. I've been Okay, so yeah, you hit with the grab, so now it's a contested roll, I believe, of strength versus strength.
Mm-hmm.
Let me check. Let me check. Grab. You attempt to make an attack check against the grab. You successfully make a resistance check against your strength. The target makes a resistance check against your strength or the rank of the grabbing effect, using the better of strength or dodge. If you're in with them, so I think we both roll.
Okay.
I think so. Otherwise, it's a routine.
If you want, we can just make it real simple. Just roll 1d20 plus your strength modifier, and then she rolls 1d20 plus her strength modifier.
Well, yeah, I think that's what it's supposed to be. However, there are some times where it's like you have to roll against a routine strength, so it would be 10 plus their strength, plus whatever else they might have for grabbing.
Let's make it easy for right now, and for the initial grab, do 1d20 plus your strength modifier.
All right. Oh wait, no, ignore that. I had that. All right, hold on. All right. Okay.
Oh my god, I'm rolling garbage. What's this? 8 plus 6. Okay, got you.
You have 6 strength?
Yeah.
Damn.
My fighting's better, but
So Arasa, she tries to grab you, but you're able to slip out. And it's back to Arasa's turn.
All right. This is just gonna be a normal attack. That's a hit.
alright.
-1, so 27, and then DC 25.
Alright, and I'm no longer bruised.
You are bruised, but only
No.
only by 1 instead of 2.
But I healed again.
Yeah, here's the thing. When you heal, the first thing
No,
that
yeah.
takes priority...
The thing is, no, I know.
The first thing that takes priority with healing is the minus. Then...
Actually, the conditions take priority.
Yeah, so the conditions take priority, but she doesn't have any other conditions right now. So
The thing is, she had dazed, so she was dazed at a -1. The healing took away the daze, but she kept the -1. Then she got another -1, so she's back to -1 from healing.
Right.
No, I didn't get another -1.
You did.
I dodged. No.
You got...
No,
You
you
hit me
didn't.
once. Yeah, you hit me. Well, I didn't dodge. You hit me, though.
Yeah, I
But
hit you.
I soaked it.
No, you didn't. It was
Yeah.
a DC 25 and you rolled 23.
Alright.
Hmm?
Oh,
Oh! Oh, no.
that's... Oh, ouch.
That might be a knockout. See, 1st degree,
That's 3.
2nd degree. No, that's 4 degrees.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, just barely by 1.
So okay, let me go back to it.
Ding ding ding.
Second
Yeah,
degree DC is 20. 3rd degree is 15. 4th degree is 10. So just by 1. Okay, so he's knocked out.
Ouch. Oh, man.
And I also was going to grab her, so
Oof. Alright. So Angelica gets completely KO'd.
Actually, no.
Okay.
Roll me 1d20 plus your willpower.
What's that?
no, she's incapacitated.
It's if
Oh.
if you could roll at all above a 10 tonight, you know, you might actually be
I
able to do
did.
something.
I did. I rolled an
No,
11.
roll, no, like
Your roll is
I'm
only
on
a-
the die.
It was only a 7.
Ah, on the die. Yeah, I'm rolling like shit.
So yeah,
You're grabbing
yeah,
Arasa. That's a thought.
Arasa knocks you out. Because Jesus Christ, those rolls.
Yeah, man. And going against Powerhouse McGee over here.
Well, you just this is why I hate
Our game
rolling.
McBoy.
This is why I hate rolling with sheets. It's either really good for like 5 seconds or it just bones you all night.
That's alright.
It'd probably be good to start memorizing
I
the
think
numbers and start
Heather
learning
likes being boned all night.
and start learning to roll them normally because I swear these sheets will get you killed.
I like the sheets.
It boned Carl last session, so.
Yeah. Were you here, Heather, for when my intro?
No.
Where the first 10 rolls I did were not above 5.
Yeah, Carl basically just stood there trying to punch this guy for like 10 hours, and then he finally got a crit.
My first 10 rolls were not above 5.
So yeah, the fight ends. That lasted. Let's see, 3, 6, about 9 seconds.
Quick fight.
Fights are quick.
That's alright.
Where's recovery?
That healing factor would have been great if you actually made a single toughness roll.
Speaking of healing factor, too, I get up pretty quickly because of it.
Actually, yes, because
Yeah,
you're
you
KO'd, and it's no longer combat, so all of your negatives basically just instantly go away, and you're actually able to go ahead and try and get back up pretty quickly. Go ahead and roll me another will.
Alright, this is roll 1d20 plus 4.
Oh my god.
I can't roll, man!
How could this happen to me?
6.
With her negative, she'd be up in like another 9 seconds.
Yep. So
Yeah.
it takes about 9 seconds, and Angelica you're already back up to consciousness.
Ow. Fuck my face, dude. Why do you punch my face? Ah. And she'll kind of grab her face.
And like, and Naras is holding you. Like, alright, hold on.
Like princess carrying?
Nathan, I recommend
just
instead of
holding
sending me
it
messages,
up.
you'll just listen to the microphone here.
How is Arasa holding Angelica?
Basically, to sum it up quickly, Nathan, you're on a very advanced Star Trek / Star Wars like ship that looks a lot like the Normandy. You can probably guess. And currently, the main cast is in the gym. There was a spar that happened between Arasa and Angelica. Angelica rolled like shit. And the fight is now over.
She'll put her hand on Arasa's face, kind of pushing her back. I'm fine, Jesus.
Arasa, yeah,
Arasa,
she's already healed.
And Angelica will crack her nose back into place.
That's the scary thing about Angelica is you could technically rip her in half and she'd start to just grow back.
Don't.
Unless it's the way she likes.
Oof.
Ouch.
Ouch, 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 ouch.
So yeah, the fight is concluded. You're both just standing in the gym.
Angelica would get back up and dust herself off. Oh, thanks for the fight. I should do it again. Probably. So I made the face. Not cool. Not right now. No. Fight Bouncer. Jesus. Probably wants to get his hands on you. Fuck.
I mean, I wouldn't mind.
It's okay. We can always trade instead of sparring. Fuck. Face. Oh. I'm good. Ugh.
You ain't ever been hit in the face before?
I've been hit in the face plenty. Just you have to get used to it, man. You used to get hit in the face. I
Oh,
mean,
by the
it looks
way,
like it, but
Angelica, you're rolling your will wrong, by the way.
hmm.
Your will defense is +10, but when you make saves, it's the full. So it would actually not be a +4, it would be a +14.
But my wait, in my defenses is a 4.
All defenses add 10.
Oh shit, fam. All right.
Yeah.
Well, that just fucks me.
Yeah, so I just realized that. Yeah.
I'll just add 10 to the miss category then, so it rolls correctly.
Yeah, it's
There
when you
we
when
Wait,
you
go.
Okay,
Damn.
here's the thing. I'll go ahead and explain it out. There's two kinds of attacks that can actually hit someone.
There you go.
Every attack has a save or a defense to beat. For example, most of the time it's this versus parry, this versus dodge, this versus will, or this versus toughness, and the person just rolls the attack and they have to beat your defense number +10, right? There are some powers that you do not have to roll to hit. You do what's called a save right off the bat. So what I do, this is kind of a homebrew thing, I think the book does it a little bit differently, but what I do is you roll your defense +10 as your save, because some of these saves are pretty ridiculous. For example, if a character tried to mind control you, it hits you straight on. He doesn't even have to roll to hit you. So you would roll 1d20 plus your will +10 to beat the save, because it's still a pretty high save.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
But
So don't add it in right
and
now.
Then, and then,
add it in like
and then,
when he calls for the
yeah,
save.
and then in degrees of failure, is still determined the same way. If you fail by, I think it's every 5, that's a degree of failure. And certain abilities have certain status effects that hit you. For example, when Adrian and Angelica were fighting and doing like the whole -1 thing, a lot of powers won't actually do that. They'll just immediately put you into a certain state or a status effect.
yeah, affliction.
Mm-hmm. Then there's also things like fatigued and exhausted. Those things can actually come from powers and or just your characters exerting too much will, which I will eventually have you guys start to go, although none of you guys have actually come under that much stress yet.
Okay, so
Those will usually be
Alistair's
complete.
gonna call out in.
Just letting
Alistair's
you
gonna call out in response to.
just letting you guys know, those particular ones for exhausted and fatigue, like just the homebrew ones I'm doing, will usually be determined by will saves and fortitude saves. There you go. Continue on.
So
Alistair's gonna.
that's okay. Go ahead. Go ahead. It's okay. Go ahead. Go ahead, buddy.
Alistair's gonna call out in response to what Angelica said to him, and he's just go harsh, man, harsh.
So, what's this red liquid? I usually don't take red vials from strangers, but
You examine it with Gyu,
How
and
is that?
it has healing aura.
Ah.
That looks like one of them potions in like a fantasy game or something.
She'll hand the vial back to Lakora. I appreciate it, but she'll look herself over. I really don't need it. I'm kind of good now. But thanks.
I don't need it. I definitely don't need it. I need.
I mean, I can bounce back pretty quick. Punch me in the face, and I'm good. Don't actually punch me in the face.
By the way, Angelica, when you turn Gyu on and you look at Scarlet,
Mm-hmm.
her aura is completely black.
What does this mean?
It's clearly a specialist aura.
She's African American on the inside.
Damn specialists. She'll turn off Kyo.
You also see, like, just before you turn it off, you see, like, those little tiny, weird tendrils kind of floating around her.
Oh, man. What is she, La Sombra?
Angelica,
Mhm.
you find that when Lakora touches your shoulder and her hand glows a slight yellow, you feel your own healing aura slightly enhanced for just a moment as she touches you. For
Hot.
just to stack that up for a moment, just to tell you,
Toasty.
if she was healing you at the same time your regen was taking place, you would technically be healing 2 levels of degree every 0.5 seconds.
Damn, alright.
Woo.
Toasty hands. Dig it.
And
So,
this is also the first time that Lakora has shown you that she has other auras that seem to be switching in and out. Like if you turn on Go and look at her a little bit, you can see that her auras flop between Manipulator and Healer.
All right, so
it's
enhancer.
yeah.
Bouncer's just gonna call. Damn, Kitty got the magic touch.
So, Bouncer, you want to go against Arasena?
Whew. I don't know if I'm ready.
I think
We
you're
haven't even had a
ready.
date yet.
I think you two would be a fine match in the ring.
I mean, physical contact is, I mean, with other girls, but with the Rasa, it's well, he seems very flustered.
Well, why don't you and Scarlet fight then?
Huh? Scarlet?
Yeah,
Well, I mean, she's up to it.
Scarlet. Oh, okay. Roll some familiar.
What do I roll?
Let's see here. Roll 1d20 plus your will plus 10.
What do you mean by the dark of the world? What does this mean? I get the bow thing.
Plus my will, and then plus 10 as well.
Yeah, like Russ is not actually like trying to intimidate you. She's just giving the death glare.
Bouncer.
Oh no, like
So basically, what happened is he tried to. It's good practice. Intimidation check was 23. You got 21, so you did fail, but you didn't fail by more than 2 degrees. So technically, you would take a mental bruise if you can imagine that. So you're somewhat like shaken, but you take no status or no minuses. You're just a little bit meh. Mild intimidation.
Rasa.
What was that?
Bouncer just turns away.
So with that, does anyone else wish to spar?
I mean,
Ross is like broken Bouncer's confidence.
I'm up again, but no face punching. No face punching.
The punching bag goes flying and smashes into the wall. However, these walls seem to be laced with some sort of shielding, so the bag bounces back off.
You good? Is this your first couples bet? I mean, probably do some counseling for you two if you need it. Angelica will just laugh. Sorry, don't punch me in the face again.
I can give you a
I
little.
smell futilely.
Yeah. Oh.
Sorry, I didn't hear Goma correct.
How do you spell feudally?
Feudally? Like futility or like
Is that not
feudal like medieval?
Feudally.
like feudal as like an adjective, or is that not a thing?
Feudal.
Actually, an adverb rather. Futily. All right, whatever. I'll just fucking say it. So Bouncer's just gonna try to shrink himself and try to futilely like hide his presence.
Actually, has Bouncer learned how to suppress aura? In terms of fluff, has Bouncer actually legitly learned how to kind of tone down his aura?
No,
Okay.
not at all. That's why I said feudally.
Just checking.
Sorry, I didn't mean to sound so aggressive when I was answering.
Nah.
Ah,
Hey, Scarlet, go ahead and roll a stealth check. Stealth check plus an additional 10, since there is shadow in the gym.
Oh gosh, let me do this real quick.
bye, Scarlet. No, don't throw him into the airlock. Oh my goodness. We haven't even been in space for. I don't have a watch either, so I can't check the time. Map, what's the time?
What time zone and what galaxy are you
Oh.
referring to?
God damn it.
I want to provide Google my current location.
How long have we been in space?
2 hours.
Great, it's only been 2 hours. Don't airlock each other. Damn.
So yeah, Scarlet just completely disappears into the shadow.
Okay,
And
bye.
and anyone who's not using Aura Sense has like no possible way of seeing her right now.
I use Aura Sense.
You turn on your Aura Sense, and
Yo.
this is actually a bit odd to you. You can't actually pin her down. You can see that the shadow that you're looking at has like kind of a faint, dark aura to it compared to the other shadows, but you can't pinpoint her down. You don't know where precisely she is.
Alright, she turns off Go. Weird. Alrighty. Y'all are weird.
Oh, looks like another fight's happening.
Oh no. Guys. Who is this Mr. H? Oh, okay. The alien looking dude. Alright. What's a... You know what? There's no point in asking questions to what all of you are referring to. It's all different. It's all different. I thought shit was complicated back home. Cause he be super edgy? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Nathan, I assume your character's just chilling at the moment.
Yeah. Might as well talk since those two are fighting over there. Kind of waiting for fists to fly. Let's see.
The Khajiit and Angelica start taking bets. Khajiit has bets if you have coin.
I bet my Khajiit bet skooma on this.
I bet a full pound of skooma.
A whole pound of skooma.
I'll bet you 50 mud crabs I can win this.
I will throw all the mud crabs at them. Hey, Map, can you bring me popcorn?
No.
Atomizer behind you.
Oh, fuck, sweet! And Angelica will run over the atomizer and get popcorn. Bring it back over.
You get popcorn.
Yeah. She'll lean some over to Lakora.
Dang, not only is there comedy going on at the same time, but there's also drama.
This game has everything.
It's anime now. No. I mean, you got drama going on here, you got two people watching popcorn there, and you got a chick reading a fanfic in the shadows. You can't get more anime than that.
This is the do nothing club.
The do nothing.
This is the go home club.
Don't worry, it's edible. Angelica will pop a few in her mouth. Very messily.
Not the kernel.
She's not ladylike at all.
You're just gonna let her eat the actual fucking kernel?
Yes. Though she'll pick up some of the popcorn with her friggin' long ass nails. I don't know why her nails are so long.
It's anime.
She's all manicured and shit, but also fights like a motherfucker.
It's corn. No.
She puts shoe on her nails, they don't break.
All right, another fight song.
Oh, here we go. Fight, fight, fight. Oh shoot, I should be encouraging this. Fight, fight, fight. That's fine. I'll just eat this myself. She'll shove another handful in her face. I've never heard of elsewhere.
Alright, so initiative then.
Yep.
I'll roll it openly
So,
this time just for
what's the
comfort.
number?
Oh shit.
Okay.
Oh. Damn. Fast girl. Alright.
Oof.
So I think Bouncer's gonna go first. No. No, Rasa, you go first.
Oh.
Oh, what's Wayward Son's dex?
0.
So yeah, Arasa's gonna go first. It will go Arasa, Wayward Son, then Bouncer, which makes sense.
Okay, so is it just me or is it impossible to hear the music that Bot's trying to play? Like, I've got this thing on max and I can't hear anything.
Alright, this is gonna be a -1 to
There we
hit,
go.
+1 of damage.
Okay, so what do I roll?
Toughness. What's your parry?
Oh man.
10.
Yeah, so he hits you.
What? I don't roll?
You
No,
you
it's,
roll.
remember, he's attacking you directly, so he's rolling his offense versus your defense plus 10. Your parry is 10, I think.
You can give up your
Yeah.
action to roll.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Do you want to roll, Goma?
I mean,
There
Yeah.
you go.
And if you roll below 10 on your roll, you add a +10 on top of it.
so I just roll 1d20 plus 10?
Plus, yeah, roll 1d10 plus 10.
Very nice.
Yeah. Dodged.
So Bouncer dodges. Granted, he gave up his action now.
But he has Wayward Son.
Yep, so it's
And
Wayward
it's
Son's turn. So Wayward Son will take his action, and then Bouncer will skip his action, and we'll go back to Arasa.
Alrighty. So what Wayward Son is going to do is he's actually going to hold his action, and he's going to ready a redirecting warp for when Arasa tries to strike Bouncer again. Can you do that? You can do that, right?
Yeah, basically he'll roll his redirecting warp attack at Arasa, and he'll have to beat her defense, and if he does, the redirecting warp goes off, and the effects just apply normally. And Arasa's attack
no,
is
like
redirected.
for when she... Okay.
No, yeah. All
So I
Wayward,
so I rolled against her.
Yep, Wayward Son's going to sit and wait, and then when Arasa attacks you, I assume that's when you're going to pop it.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, what you're going to do is when Arasa hits you, then you'll roll Wayward Son's attack against her because he has to contest her roll, and if he beats her defense, then he hits her with it, and her attack gets redirected.
Is that how that works?
I believe so. Because one way or another, you have to beat her defense because there's a resist roll for everything.
Alright.
Alright, sorry, I'm back. Okay, so how it works is actually, since this is going to be a reflection, I roll attack, she rolls Wayward Son's deflect rank, and if that beats me, they then roll attack against me.
Okay, so Wayward Son would roll 1d20 plus, and I think you have your deflect at 10, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Alright, so here goes. It's gonna strike at Bouncer again. Wow. Okay.
So
Oh, goodness.
So roll
so
1d20.
I have to fucking nat this, is what you're telling me.
No, okay. Yes, you do. You have to actually nat 20 this.
That was a good roll.
Yeah. So misses the deflect. However, you can still roll your defense if you want. Or you can just take it and not use up your action.
I'm not going to use up my action.
Okay.
Actually, let me check something real quick.
Mhm.
No, yeah.
So the
Unfortunately.
30 will hit. And all right, so
It's actually 29.
the
Does Wayward
DC.
Son get any does Wayward get any bonuses from like his rapid perception?
For this attack, no.
No?
Not for his portal
So-
thing, no.
Roll your toughness. It's gonna be DC 25.
So roll 1d20 plus toughness.
Yep. Should be 10. At most.
Fuck.
Let me check real quick.
Dang, that was a good roll.
So he's gonna be dazed and my -1 toughness from now on. That was a really good roll. I've been getting nothing but good rolls, but watch, it only works for PvP.
Getting all these W's, man.
All right, so Bouncer is dazed
All
with a
right.
-2, and it is now Bouncer's turn.
-2?
I believe it's -2 because you failed, but no, I'm sorry, -1.
Minus one. Yeah. We could make it a rule that it's like you get a minus equal to the amount
Nah,
of.
I always check it off with the bruise tick first, so he's fine. He's -1.
All right.
So it is now Bouncer's
so-
turn because she punched. Wayward Son held his action. Now it's Bouncer's turn.
No.
Wouldn't it be Wayward
Wayward
Son?
Son had
Son's turn again?
held its previous action.
Right. So actually, yeah, Wayward Son would go, then Bouncer would go.
But actually, Wayward Son is going to hold his action again to go after Bouncer, because Bouncer's going to act first.
Okay.
Alright. So Bouncer's going to activate his repulsion.
What's that?
So it's the... it's like move object rank 10, close range burst area.
Basically, all you have to worry about is
Basically,
in other words, what's the DC that she has to beat, or that you have to roll to hit her? What's the DC? on
Wait,
it?
it's move object 10. Hold on, let me check something. Real
I don't
quick.
know what the DC is.
I don't think you
What's-
can even move people with move object. I need to check.
It
Repulsion.
was in the magnetics power profile, and it said target. So I assume target meant like person.
Yeah, you've got repulsion, move object. Did you take affect person or affect or target?
Yeah, it was. I don't think it was on there. I don't think it was like part of the power. Like as in, like it wasn't an option to take. But let me check.
Because there are several.
Move object cannot inflict damage directly. You can't push, punch, or crush objects with it. You can use it to make disarm, grab, and trip attacks.
Okay, he could still technically do a trip attack against you.
Yeah. Could even try to grab me.
So, what do you wish to do?
Ooh, are we doing? Oh, hold on. Are we doing knockback rules? Actually, I don't think we should right now.
Well, the thing
Like,
is,
I don't know. Am I knocking him back?
the arena you're in will limit it, but it depends on what you want to do. You can't.
No, Irasa is hitting so hard she might knock you back. Is the thing.
And the thing is, you can do a trip or a grab with this technically. So,
But But it's supposed to be because the thing is, it only pushes people away.
oh, so you took a limiter. Okay, you need to put the limiter down on the.
Yeah, I took.
on the sheet.
I did. I put limited direction only away from user.
For some reason, I'm not seeing that. Okay, no, okay, now I'm seeing it. Okay, so this would technically be a trip. Yeah, so here's what's going to happen. It's rank 10, so the DC is, I think, 23 because it's a defensive power.
No. Okay, so he can actually move me if he wants to, but I guess I roll my strength against it.
It's going to be DC 23.
23.
Yeah,
Why? Where does the 3 come from?
that's the standard DC on it. It's rank 10, and it's a defensive power, so it should be 2, so that should be DC 23. DC 23 or 25. Let me check here.
Defensive powers are usually at base 10.
Okay, so DC 20.
Yeah, it's weird. All right.
So basically,
And is versus strength.
I figured he'd roll it to like hit you with it. Like when you go to attack him, if he pops it, then if the DC hits your defense, then you get pushed away. That's the way I would figure it. good thing we have these practice fights because it really helps us to get everything down.
I'm trying to pull up like the exact thing that I was looking at before. Okay, hold on. I got it right here.
I just got to find out what defense it goes or what contested rolls happen.
Post the screenshot when it fucking loads. That is.
In general?
Yeah.
Strength resistance check against your effect rank plus 10, so it'd be DC 20. Success means no effect, but failure flings the target distance rank minus the target's mass rank. Okay, apply the burst area, close range. So yeah, it's basically a trip. It's a trip. It's a throw, basically a trip throw. So Arasa is going to roll her strength.
Ooh.
That's a botch. So Arasa fails. But here's the trick. What is Irasa's mass rank?
It's pretty high.
How much does she weigh again?
It's she's rank 6. Mass.
Right, so 10 minus 6
So
is
you
4.
get moved 4 ranks,
So she gets thrown
which is
10, 20,
500 feet.
How
Actually,
far back do you go?
It's distance rank, actually.
So yeah, 500 feet.
Yeah.
Yep, okay. And because the arena is shielded off, you just hit the wall. And Arasa, go ahead and roll me your toughness. Not like it'll do anything. Yep, you take no damage. So you flung back and hit the wall.
Okay.
Ooh. Oh, baby, a triple.
And let's see that.
Alrighty.
Let's see. So
And now, let's see.
Wayward Son, of course. Wayward Son is.
Let me see. What is he gonna do? He's going to. No shit. I'm afraid I'm gonna hit her outside the ship. You know, I'll just go for an unarmed attack for a nice portal punch. So it's so I'm gonna go for a power attack with Wayward Son.
How much are you subtracting from your bonus?
Gonna subtract 5, so it's gonna be +5 to hit. But he's invisible, so I don't know. I don't remember what we were doing for that.
I'm trying to remember what we were doing for that. I believe it's helpless, which would have the defenses.
Adrian, do you know?
I believe it halves defense when you have an attack that you can't see.
Or here.
All right, I'm back. So hold on. What was the question?
He's attacking you with an invisible attack, which I guess would technically count as being helpless while under attack.
I mean, just roll it normally, regardless if it's invisible or not. I think it's gonna hit me.
Okay. I believe it counts as helpless, which would technically half that down either to half or 0. So go ahead and go ahead and roll your attack. Wow.
Wait. Actually, I can't be taken by surprise. I have an advantage for that. So that actually does miss.
Which advantage is that one? I gotta look that one up.
It's called. It's uncanny something, I believe.
Uncanny dodge.
Uncanny dodge. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, if you had taken him by surprise, that would have hit, but it does not. Which is fucking amazing. That's a bad roll. So Wayward Son goes,
wow.
Wait, how do I do Portal Punch again?
What punch? No punch.
Okay, so now it's Arasa's turn. Next round. Arasa's going to go. This next round is going to go because it's happening in seconds. So if Una or anyone else wishes to jump into the fray, they have to roll initiative and put themselves on the initiative order.
Okay, dokie.
So Arasa's turn.
Oh, well, that's a secret. I got a 16.
And Cora got a 17. Okay. So the initiative order on the next turn will be Arasa, Wayward Son, Lakora, Angelica, and then Bouncer. Roll it.
All right.
Dang.
That's fine.
Okay. Yeah. Everyone's starting to roll bad.
All right. Hold on.
Do I have
The
to roll
blast-
or do I just auto succeed?
No,
You
he
just don't
misses
succeed
you.
at that
He
point.
misses you completely.
However, like the blast fly past Bouncer, and then start to turn back.
It's home. Do you have homing on it?
Yes.
Make another. How many homing rolls do you have?
It's not yet. It's 2 extra attempts, but it's until my next turn.
Okay, so next turn
And
you roll again.
that's all I can do right now because I had to activate my powers.
Okay, so it's going to be Wayward Son.
He's gonna try again.
Give it a shot.
Oh, there you go. Powers.
And then he rolls a 1.
Does that hit?
Let's see. I believe this is versus
For
his.
fuck's sake, what are these rolls?
It's a close attack with range. It's a portal punch, so it'd be versus his parry. Does that hit you, Adrian?
It does not.
That is a miss.
Okay, hold on. Come on. For fuck's sake.
You're so close, dude. I'm serious. You are missing
This
it.
is
You are
absolute
missing.
garbage, man.
You are missing him by literally like 1 to 2 points.
She has 15.
For parry?
Because she has only 5 parry.
Oh yeah,
So
10,
10
yeah,
plus
so
5.
10 plus 5, so
What?
that's the defense of 15, and you can't be caught by surprise, so it's not half. So yeah, 10 misses.
Oh, wait, what?
He took uncanny dodge, meaning he can't be caught off guard by surprise if something is invisible. If you're invisible and you attack someone, you catch them off by surprise. This halves their defense down. And
Oh, never mind. No, hold on. I was confused by what he was saying before, but now I just realized that he just said it the wrong way because he's
Yeah.
Adrian.
Technically, if you hit an enemy that's surprised, their defense is either 0 or half, depending upon variations. But because he's got uncanny dodge, his defense stays normal, and his defense is a 15, so yeah, 10 misses. So
How does he even know that it's coming? Like, come on. God damn it, man.
supernatural senses.
Like, he can't see it, he can't hear it. Alright.
Normally, I would agree with you on that one, Omega, if it was a character without supernatural senses or super senses, basically. But his character does have some super senses, so I would allow it. if a character took Uncanny Dodge and had literally no way of determining with any enhanced senses at all, I would say, hey, you get a chance. Probably with a probability dice. But, I mean, the feat literally says can't be caught off by surprise, so he's not surprised. It is, let's see, it's still the same turn, so Una and Angelica have not come
But he's
up.
not even. But like, I don't know. I feel like that's more like if someone's trying to like snipe you. It's like you could see the bullet or you could hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When you have no indication of the attack.
No,
like,
I hear what you're saying.
Mm.
It's just a matter of kind of fluff. Yeah, cannot be caught off guard by surprise. Gains a plus one. Yeah.
So does Bouncer notice? Can Bouncer notice the blast coming back from him?
Oh yeah, the blast is clearly visible.
Yeah. There's no hiding that.
So it is Bouncer's turn. Then it will start the next round, and then Una and Angelica.
So I can try to bounce it away, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
Now, and the thing is, too,
what
is you're basically deflecting a projectile that she already fought, that shot at you. So in terms of this, I'm going to rule it that roll that he did for the first blast check is what you have to beat to deflect, to redirect the blast.
I'm using repulsion.
Repulsion, so the blast is strength what? 10? 7? What strength is it, Carl?
The blast is damage 30, DC 31 damage.
I know. What's the rank? I need the rank.
Oh, it's strength based, rank 1, so it's 16 right now.
Okay.
Good lord.
So 1d20. Roll me.
Wait, it's DC what? Hold on, wait, it's DC what?
No, okay. Oh wait, you're trying to deflect it?
He's deflecting a projectile.
Yeah, hold on, wait. You said it's DC what? 31? How the fuck? You can't dodge that.
No, DC 31 if it hits you. It's a pretty damn strong blast.
Wait. But what's the?
No, it's Adrian. It's a projectile. So he has to repulse blast versus just the strength rank. What is its flat strength rank? Is it level 6? Is it level 5? Is it level 4? What is it?
The blast itself is only rank 1, but
Right.
it's strength based, so it would push that up to 16.
How's it strength based if it's a blast?
Because she throws them.
You can make. Well, the thing is, you threw it and it's homing. So I'm going to rule this to where he has to beat the default strength. So let's see, repulsion blast.
That is a 4. That is what is it? 16 you said?
Yes.
Fuck you.
1d20 plus 16
What,
versus
what? Oh, okay. What power are you using here?
Repulsion.
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 Now we already know what repulsion.
How does this thing not lose any speed or force as it turns around?
Okay, so you're using deflect then?
Adrian,
No.
Carl, guys, stop. I'm looking at something here. Here's how I'm ruling it. We already know how repulsion works when someone is attacking you. So, because he is attacking a projectile that has already been fired, I am going to rule it to where he rolls repulsion versus default flat. It's not going to add strength bonus because the initial attack did not. I know. Hold on a sec. The initial attack did not hit him. So Adrian needs to roll 1d20 plus 1 and beat a 20.
Yep.
Okay. So the blast is repulsed backwards. And because there is no mass for this blast, it just dissipates. As for the multi-attack or boomerang attack, it will be ruling as Hirasa throws another one as her second attempt, because she has to roll a different attempt for each one she throws.
No, wait. That's you know what? Just dissipate the blast. No more homing. I'll fix the power in a bit.
Because if it's a thrown object and it homes and it dissipates, then technically, if you throw a physical object and that object is in any way destroyed, the homing does not apply to the next turn. You'd have to you'd have to throw a new knife. Let's say if it was a knife, you'd have to throw a new knife.
Not yet, but
What is a physical object?
He basically shot like a DBZ Kai blast at you, and the Kai blast dissipated. So rather than it homing back on you and him trying to hit you with it again, he has to shoot a new Kai blast. That's basically what's happened.
All right, so
Okay.
all right, so it's back to Ross's turn.
Arasa, let's see,
Yes.
yeah, I guess, yeah. New turn order, and so Angelica and Una will come in.
Cool.
Forgive me, it's really difficult to determine how some of these powers work against inanimate objects like blasts or knives or bullets
The
or
thing
whatever.
is, move object generally can't. He'd have to use deflect normally, but let's just get it over with.
Indeed, but
What do you mean I have to use deflect?
Because reflecting is move object, right?
No. What are you on about? This is
What power
repulsion.
is
It's a completely different thing.
repulsion move object is what he's using.
Yeah.
Do you see the screenshot? Do you see the screenshot? Do you see the screenshot?
No,
Adrian?
Omega, you're not getting it. That's for a person attacking you. This is for a random object
This
hitting
is the only description that's under this power.
Right, so we had to figure out what the object's base strength was and what to roll for it. Because it's basically telling you right there in that little excerpt for when a person is basically punching you or trying to hit you with something. So we have to determine what happens when it's just a random object coming at you, which is usually determined by the object's mass.
So why is Adrian saying that I
and/or
can't
toughness.
use this?
You can use it.
Exactly. Adrian, what
Move
is your
object. No,
argument?
the thing is, move object generally doesn't work on attacks.
Yeah, but it does for this.
This is a special move object.
Whatever. Let's just keep going.
You threw something at me. I'm gonna
Whatever.
bounce it away.
Stoma, please.
Stay salty.
I'm not salty. You're just delaying shit.
Stay salty.
Guys, enough. Technically, that attack counts as a ranged projectile anyway, so he can theoretically use that on that. And it even says in the description of the power that if a person makes an attack, this happens. So it looks fine to me, Carl.
That's a terrible miss.
Roll and a miss.
Yeah,
Another miss. What a coincidence. No one can hit shit.
All right, so it's Wayward Son.
It will go Wayward Son, then it will go Angelica, then Cora, then Bouncer.
Answer slow.
This is why I tell my players to read the books and their powers very detailedly before they play.
Oh,
That actually
Oh,
hits
Lord
because
in
Angelica.
heaven.
That actually hits.
Hmm.
What DC is it?
That hit
That
you?
actually hits.
It
Yes.
finally hit you. Oh, thank the Lord in heaven above.
All out attack.
What? Yeah. What
This
DC
a
is
power
it?
attack.
15, I guess.
25.
25.
Okay, so she's dazed and has a -1.
Yep, you've got a bruise check and you're dazed.
And now it's Angelica.
Mm-hmm.
Lacora?
Huh?
Oh,
No.
Lacora. We can't see your initiative. The only thing.
Angelica goes, then Liquor. Then
You
it's
got a
Bouncer.
16. All right. So I changed just the third.
Oh, so it's Lacora then.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah,
Liquor.
sorry. Liquor, then Angelica.
Okay, that's fine.
So in other words, you're creating a slippery environment. Okay. The floor that Irasa and Bouncer are fighting on becomes pure ice. Irasa and Bouncer will have to roll acrobatics checks to not slip. Wayward Son, on the other hand, because he's floating, technically does not need to roll one.
What's a DC?
This is ice, so it will be DC. Do both of you have a dex over 0?
Yes.
Then the DC.
Well, I do.
Oh, is your dex 0?
Yeah, but I'm not moving. I haven't moved since we started.
I know. I'm just saying, if you guys wish to move, then that's when the DC check will be rolled. It'll count as difficult terrain. If your dex is 0 or lower, the DC will be 16. If your dex is above 0, the DC will be 12.
Okay.
And it will be an acrobatics check.
That's fine. So it's
So now it is Angelica's turn.
All right. So does Banshee Will actually do damage or not?
no.
It's status.
Good. That's okay. I changed it around a bit, just so instead of in 3rd degree going into dying state, just goes into incap.
Okay, KO basically, yeah.
Yeah. So it says close range. How close do I have?
It's also in a cone shape, so you just have to position yourself within, let's see, yours is, you can easily do it within 250 feet, so.
Alright, I can probably hit them both then. Good.
Okay.
So she'll position herself, so I'm assuming they're kind of in a straight line anyway.
This is a sonic attack. Is Wayward Son affected by sound? Can he hear?
Wayward Son? Yeah, he is.
Okay.
I can hear.
Cool.
Right, so Irasa, Wayward Son, and Bouncer will all have to make will saves versus DC 25. Roll 1d20 plus
It can't be 25.
I'm sorry, 20
It's 20.
20.
Apparently.
Yeah, 20 flat. So roll 1d20 plus your will, DC 20.
Okay. Irasa completely ignores it.
Now for Wayward Son and Bouncer.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. I don't think Wayward Son has a will.
Oh, whoops. That's Bouncers.
Okay, so Bouncer fails by 1, so he's
dazed.
dazed. Okay.
Oh no, Wayward Son, why you do this to me? He doesn't have a will.
That's gonna hurt.
God damn it.
It's a cone attack. So
Oh, shit.
yeah, he's incapacitated.
Wayward Son is down.
Yeah, he's down.
Incapped.
That also knocks Bouncer out.
Is that actually to ask Omega this? I know that you take damage when he takes damage and vice versa, but when he gets KO'd, are you ruling it to where you are also KO'd?
Ow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rip.
Okay.
It makes sense.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just asking because I know that we've got that custom one that gives you some bonus points. I just didn't know how far you wanted to take it, but that's fine. Makes sense. I don't think, correct me if I'm wrong though, just because I'm curious myself, has there ever been an instance in the JoJo universe where someone's stand was KO'd or incapped or knocked out and then the user was incapped?
I don't know about incapacitated, but it's definitely shown that any damage whatsoever transfers directly from the stand to the user.
Mm-hmm, because they are linked directly to the spirit, so okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm just assuming that if you get when they got younger, when they were transformed, the stands also transformed as well.
Mm-hmm. That's a good point.
So
okay, so
I just assume it works like that.
All right, so you are incapped or KO'd. And the fight is over.
Angelica's also Angelica. Ross is also glowing red right now, so.
Map?
Yes.
Is there a sick bay?
Yes.
Cool. And Angelica will turn heel and carry Bouncer there. By the way, that yell is really fucking loud.
I'm just gonna assume Scarlet was not at the proper angle to get hit by that.
Oh yeah, definitely not.
Because Scarlet really wouldn't have had a good time with that.
Nope. Just everyone passes the fuck out. Just KO.
Let me check something real here. You guys can go and roleplay. I'm just checking some rules here.
Oh, I'm in sick bay right now. Or at least. I don't know if Bouncer has a healing factor at all.
He does not.
Alright, yeah,
He does not. He's regular boy.
Alright, gonna put him in sick bay
Bouncer
there.
uses power.
Sorry, buddy. She'll tap his cheek there with her hand.
Holding back.
Yeah, alright.
Tried to kill me with this DC 31 damage.
Oof.
By the way, Bouncer, what level is your magnetic repulsion?
10.
Okay.
So, I'm knocked out.
Yeah. And run sick bay.
How long is this going to be?
Good question. How long is someone incapacitated for?
Roll me.
Recovery.
You can roll me a fortitude check or will save to speed it up a bit.
A fortitude check is 1d20 plus fortitude plus 10.
Okay, so he'd take 3 minutes. Going from incapacitated down to living targets remove 1 damage condition per minute of rest. Starting from the more severe condition and working back. So a damaged character recovers from being incapacitated, then staggered, dazed, and finally it removes a -1 toughness check penalty per minute until fully recovered.
So am I knocked
Brandon.
out the whole 3 minutes or just the first minute?
Hey, Brandon, when you get a chance, could you change?
Yeah, I think it's well, no, you're knocked down for 1 minute, then you're staggered, dazed, and then you're good.
I was
Okay.
just asking Brandon if you could add my new picture instead of the one with the guy holding the sword, because my guy don't hold a sword.
Do you have a picture for me?
Yes, it's on my character sheet. I tried to pull it down, but I couldn't.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, kind sir.
Mhm.
Since I'm not a combat guy like these cats, they sound like straight up killing.
Okay. I'm just looking at repulsion. Okay, yeah, that's really confusing. No wonder you guys were all over the place. Okay, just to clear up a little bit of stuff for repulsion. One, it's a standard action. In other words, an action must be taken to activate it. Two, it says that you can deflect attacks and objects. However, there's limitations on it. I'm going to go ahead and take the distinction that because of what I'm looking at here, it's only based around reactionary, meaning it has to be close range, Omega. It's also
Okay.
an action to activate, meaning you
But I have the burst area thing. So
yes, it goes in a
30
burst.
feet.
It goes in a burst when you're it goes in a burst when you're hit, basically.
Huh?
And you basically you have to pop it. It's a
Yeah, like it's a standard
yep, it's a
action. I
stand.
pop
Yeah,
it and it comes
yep.
out like in like a burst
In a
area of
burst
30
area,
feet.
in a burst area centered on you. Yeah, it would be a strength check versus it, but yeah, it's standard rank 10. It cannot inflict damage directly. It's merely a move, so it would just be a strength check with then a move. I'm going to ignore all the object moving because that's somewhat irrelevant at this point, because you're not using it to do telekinesis or anything.
Yet, no.
No, it literally just bounces things away from him. And bouncer. I mean, come on.
Also, because it's a standard action, therefore, if you use it and it pops and something hits you like immediately after you do that, you can't pop it again
Yeah.
because it costs an action.
Mm-hmm.
And because it's not reading anywhere in here on anything about projectiles, I'm going to use the object's toughness as the rank versus your move object. For characters, it will be strength checks, base versus base. So yeah, it's magnetic repulsion. Technically, it's not wording itself right. There's another power. Let me look it up here. Yeah, then there's deflection and electromagnetic field. Okay, yeah, just go ahead and keep that one on. I'll go ahead and allow that one. I'm checking with all the rules here. Everything seems legit, so we'll just do it like that. Standard action, no moving objects, reflexive action, burst area around center. Characters that wish to attack must make strength resistance check to not be pushed. Only pops up once activation. Objects reverses their toughness. And okay, it's set. We're good to go. Sorry that got so confusing, guys, but yeah, there's the powers that come from the other book, Omega, are powers that have been fused. Like, for example, they'll take two powers, merge them into one, and make like a unique power, and then make it. So whenever you take powers from like the expanded third party books, you got to be careful because you got to take the wording from one power and the wording from other power and read
Combine it, yeah.
read both of them, because the one power will sometimes never tell you everything it's supposed to do, which is frustrating. Luckily, I have Hero Lab here setting it up so I can read both of them at the same time. But that's legit. Your repulsion power works, so you can use it for close and long range attacks that attack you.
Nice.
Cool.
The only thing that's going to be odd is what happens if someone attacks you with a gust of air or a fireball. I guess technically it would still disperse the attack because it would do it. What's confusing is what happens when you throw a fireball at someone and you've got homing and or multi-attack. Does the repulsion do both attacks? Does it do the secondary attack? That's where it gets kind of confusing. So I think
I think it's like only one attack.
I know,
Unless they're both in like the radius of like 30 feet.
Yeah, so I think what's going to happen is we'll just do it one attack at a time because it takes an action. And I'll just say that any attack coming at you gets nullified if successful. And if someone does like a multi-attack or a homing attack, they just roll their next attack on the next chance they get. And if you've already used repulsion that turn, it doesn't pop off again. It just pops off once per turn due to the standard action. And if it's a double hit with, like, per se, bullets, I'll say that it could potentially block both, but you have to beat both the projectiles' attack. For example, if a guy shot a bullet at you and then shot another bullet at you from behind, and two projectiles are coming at you, it hits both of them, but you have to beat both. They both get the roll versus their toughness to determine whether or not they break through your repulsion.
Okay.
Another one is, I gotta go over here too, is if someone does what's called a combined attack, like let's say someone does like a double blast from straight on, and it's like a combined effort or a combined beam or a projectile, I would say it's the toughness of both projectiles plus, like added onto each other, versus the repulsion.
And if it was like a stationary object, because when I put this at rank 10, it says that it is, I believe it was 25 tons. Does that mean that like this is a stationary object and I just use this?
It means that, yes, it means that if you repulsed, you could potentially repulse an object at 25 tons. If you wanted to determine how far the object goes, we just do the throwing chart again.
All right. Damn, Heather.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna ignore the second half of that.
Also,
yeah, the mom thing.
Yeah, Cora.
By the way, Ross is asking to like get out of the airlock.
You're drifting in space, I guess?
Nah, she has wall crawling, but only like in space. So only like in a vacuum, rather. So she can stick to the ship.
There you go. Even though we've already left. Went to Med Bay.
So Scarlet,
oh, she came? Okay. Sorry, I didn't see that. My bees. Oh, there, I see that. Sorry, my bad. Ignore me.
No, it was some good roleplay. I like it.
Mm-hmm. So Angelica does laugh at Lacora's comment. Oh, pretty sure I'm louder. Cut ourselves on that edge. Ooch, ooch, ooch. Are all guys this fucking stupid?
Are you saying that to Bouncer?
Bouncer's already left.
Oh, okay. 'Cause I was
Yeah.
gonna have to make him turn around and sound something really vicious at you,
Yeah.
and I didn't want to do that.
Aw. I feel like
Wait,
he's
what-
like gone
What
his
is the highest point? What is like the highest point of the ship? Is it like
the top.
the bridge?
Just on top of the bridge.
Well,
since you're on the
well,
outside.
oh really, Heather? Oh really?
Oh.
It's actually the shaft.
Hey. Go in the shaft.
Woo! Wee-oo, wee-oo.
Sit on that shaft. Rasa. Is Bouncer
Damn.
gonna go cry in his room now? Getting manhandled by two women.
You know, I always find that funny in anime how A, the characters are always trying to protect their virginity, B, how the guys always, always, always are embarrassed or upset that women are manhandling them. I can never understand that.
No, he's not. He's not upset that they're touching him. He's upset that they're helping him.
Aww.
It's like it hurts his pride.
So wait, is Rossa visible from the bridge?
You're up on top of the bridge on the outside of the ship.
How sturdy? How sturdy are the ship's walls?
Very.
All right, Bouncer's just gonna start beating on them.
You're not even putting any dents in them.
Oh, looks like we
Alright.
don't have to go to medbay after all. Hey, unless you wanna, set up there with your whole healing abilities there, Okara. Ship medic.
Maybe they got alchemy tables.
If Scarlet wants to roll attacks versus the target, she can. I put the DCs in the text for you.
Ooh, please. Aw.
So, do you want me to roleplay the stand on my part?
That's up to you. Would you like me to do them or would you?
I think I'd like to do it.
Sure.
Just the thing is, he has like precognition, so like whenever if that ever kicks in, like I'd like if you could take control because I don't want to like take
Yeah.
precedence on that one.
Precognition will be completely controlled by me.
Alrighty.
As it should be because Dio's broken.
Well, I mean, I got some quote unquote restoration, but it's self heals only.
pretty long. I actually have something that'll happen if you guys like are doing stuff. I didn't want to interrupt anyone because they were doing some role play. If you guys are up for it, I can just keep going because I run these sessions because it's every other week. I plan on doing very long sessions.
Oh man, I can't go that long.
But how long is very long?
Gotta work on your stamina.
Hey, I don't know. Probably can play for another half hour or so.
Okay.
I get sleepy.
Damn,
you guys
Heather,
can
come
keep
on.
going.
Where's the commitment?
Man, I get sleepy.
And
I don't know if I've got enough in the memory banks to memorize some other heals. Only so much I can do. But I mean, I'd like to watch. Hey. It's like a really advanced ship, but he's got a steering wheel, like a pirate ship. Fuck you. Come on, you just gotta talk to yourself.
yeah.
Well, he is. He's role playing with himself.
No, I know that, but I mean, like, actually talk to yourself.
Hey, fuck you, you piece of shit, you motherfucker.
No one can kick my ass as good as I can. No.
Watch. You have
Coy or desire.
I mean, I always got a desire to learn. I mean, if you ever need some hand-to-hand skills, really good at knocking people out. Know what I'm saying? That's a joke. It's okay.
If
It's not a lie.
if everyone is ready, we are approaching our first world. Everyone report to the bridge. World in sight.
Oh, cool.
Wait, can a Russell report from outside?
He waits until you get inside.
Damn.
In space,
Just punch through the top.
in space, there is a vacuum. No one can hear you scream. Shut up.
In space, there is a good suck.
She's just stuck to the glass like a fly.
Just-
They have fucking windshield wipers.
Arasa just face plants on the front viewing deck of the bridge, and Dresden just flips the windshield wipers on, and the windshield wipers very mildly just start hitting her in the face.
The wipers just break on her face.
Oh, hey, y'all. Glad you could make it.
You're welcome.
We've got the first world showing up. You see, it looks like kind of a voided replica of Earth. And you see very strange looking buildings and whatnot on the monitor. But, Lakora, you recognize this. This looks like the land of Cyrodiil.
Nani?
Oh, we're going into fantasy world.
Here we go.
Oh boy.
Or rather, just like the local yokels.
This was the last location where we tracked the most recent member of Organization 13, trying to open up one of the Heartless portals here. Lakora, I believe you're familiar with this world?
I call being a stealth archer.
According to the time scale, this is set 132 AD. Apparently, the member of Organization retreated to some place called the Shivering Isles. Do you know of this, Lakora?
Jesus Christ. Cheese! Cheese for everyone.
The Wabajack! Huh? Huh? Welcome to the home of Pelagius the Third. Unfortunately for you, Pelagius suffered night terrors at a young age.
Oh lord, we're gonna get fuckered.
Are we?
Yep. Shagoroth
Why?
is a bitch.
He's power level 15. You guys can take him.
Oh no, no! God damn it.
He's
Bring
just-
him the son
he's-
of madness.
Oh, come on. He's just a god.
He's a Daedric lord.
Yeah, although the spirit of Sheogorath is technically a god. The Daedra Lords are technically gods. They can match the 9 if they wanted to.
Jesus.
Mad God? What do you mean? In other words, Nani.
Nani? Nana? Nani?
Nanny.
Nani?
Oh man, I should have made Nani.
Just the 3D map just appears in front of you, Angela, and you just see Kenshiro, and he says, Omae wo shinderu.
Nani? What are these memes? These are unknown memes to me.
Internet memes.
All these memes are backwards, man.
Well, I'll try and get us down into a clear, unresolved spot. I don't ask any of you to needlessly risk yourselves, but if we want to track this guy down, I assume all of you are eager for some combat. Well, I mean, real combat.
Yeah.
By the way, that commotion down in the gym earlier, was that you guys?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Don't worry about it. It's all solved. She'll give a side eye to Marasa and Bouncer there. Right.
Yeah, Bouncer just raised a hand. Guilty.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then. Then I'll get us down there. Meet me in the teleporter room.
Okay.
Beam us down, Scotty.
So who all wishes to go down?
Well, I'm probably gonna go to bed.
Well, I know that. I probably won't get a chance to go the whole thing without going, but I at least want to get you guys down on the earth.
We'll still go down at least.
Mm-hmm. And if everyone else is up for still playing, I can just, whenever combat happens and characters are nearby, I just take over and put them into NPC mode.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just have Angelica do what she does best.
Punching and grappling and choking.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to have you, miss the combat, but if you're getting tired, don't let me keep you up.
No, it's okay, don't worry. You guys participate. Whee!
No, stay there.
I know. A lot of her combat is grappling and screaming in their face. So, and also screaming and then grappling. There's a lot of screaming.
Oh, hey.
And choking.
Angelica and Cora, Bouncer is apologizing.
Oh, I just saw that. Nah, don't worry about it, man. You can make it up to us later.
Make it up to you?
Yeah, you
And
can
he
fight
looks in the
me
corner.
later.
I'm sorry for just, I don't know, being an asshole.
Oh, I'm used to dicks. Just, don't fuck up your allies. I'm gonna have to scream in your face again.
Not a lot of ladies like to say that they're used to dicks, but you do you, man.
Alright.
Well, if we're good, then yeah. And he just leaves.
Yeah.
You look around awkwardly. It's like, eyes.
Yeah.
And she'll whisper to Bouncer, I don't think she's into you, dude.
Who?
Well, exactly.
Arasa?
She can't be into him. He's got to be into her.
Damn.
What Botcha said. Fuck it. What Botcha said.
I don't know if... I don't know if she's ever gonna let you, stick it in her. Know what I'm saying?
You know, I
She's
did,
like
I did just realize something really scary.
I just gotta keep ramming.
I
What
realized
did you
something
realize,
really
Bob?
scary.
What?
Well, Arasa has super strength, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if she has precise muscle control down there,
Oof. Oof. Bye, Bouncer's dick.
No, she just shuts her legs, and then there goes half, like, Bouncer split in half.
Ouch.
Damn. Just use repel, dude. Repel those legs.
well, what he does is he puts the wall to his back, and then he puts her in front of her, and she grapples him. So he uses repulsion, and that's how he thrusts in and out.
Yeah, he's just really fucking lazy. Just repulse.
Good lord.
He's really repulsive that way.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, Cora, those are your invisibility potions. They last a half hour.
Nice.
Okay, so Bouncer looks to Angelica. Well, what do you suggest then? Since
Now
you're
the question
so good
is-
with women, apparently.
Pretty good with both. So, do you want to just get her pants, or do you want to,
Be gay and shit. Hold on.
Be gay and shit? What the
holding
fuck?
hands and whatnot.
Dresden turns and looks back at you two, and he says, I believe the term she's trying to use is lovey-dovey.
Yeah, that kind of gay shit.
Isn't Arasa an earshot?
I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
Yes. They're literally basically right in front of you at this point.
Angelica doesn't know how to whisper anymore. We're all just screaming.
God damn it. I don't know. Maybe I should, what do they call it? Get to know her better?
So you do want to do that gay shit. Alright.
I guess. I mean, she's angry, I'm angry. Works out, innit?
Is that really the only reason why?
Well, she's strong,
Mm-hmm.
beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Listen, don't judge me, alright?
I'm not judging, man. I ain't judging at all. You just gotta not be so, oh, what's the word in your language? Douchey.
In my language, we speak the same. What did you say?
You heard me.
What did you say, Nick?
Watch Josai!
Banshee scream. Dare she?
So I take it after this awesome banter, you guys go to the teleporter room.
Yeah. As we're on the way to the teleporter room, or bands, not bands.
Bowser just looks at the air and tells his stand to fucking can it.
Are you talking to your friend?
Yeah. Can you see him?
Oh, if I try, yeah. It's not
Yeah.
hard.
He's a bit of an. He's a.
The reasonable
fr-
one? Yeah.
Bowser clenches his fist really tightly. Really tightly and grits his teeth.
Angelica laughs.
And breathes in.
You clench your fist
before
so tightly.
breathing out.
You clench your fist so tightly you make a black hole. You are sucked into it. Make a new character.
Good suck.
No,
Damn, R.I.P.
no, I would never do that.
Never says bot.
Never.
It's like, what? Like, the way you guys talk to me, it makes it sound like I've been trying to kill you this whole time. What? No.
Honey.
No. Never. I would never try and kill you guys. All those enemies I've been sending after you, no. You think of me in the wrong way. I don't want to kill you.
I just want to maim you.
What would I do without you? You complete me. No.
Okay.
So how do I
How about a magic trick? I'm going to make this pencil disappear.
become less of a douche?
I don't know, just engage in shit she likes, but like, don't hit on her a lot because she seems to get pissed off at it. Just like, hang out with her and stuff. Get to know her as a person. I'm pretty sure she's a person.
Alright, how much will that be for the psychology lesson, you fucking jip?
Fight me. That's a fucking payment.
Put him up then.
Not right now. I'll spar later.
Ah.
I mean, I can KO your ass again if you really want me to.
You won't get the fucking chance.
You sure? Got the chance last time.
You butted in.
Yeah, you always gotta be ready for get the screamer there.
It's at this time that everyone in the room realizes that Dresden is just standing there. Like, you guys coming?
We've been walking to the
Oh,
teleporter.
okay.
Yeah.
Dresden's still being a dick and listening. Fuck off, Dresden.
Dresden's sitting in the teleport room when you guys come in.
God damn it. Why don't you walk like a normal person?
Because
Yeah,
teleporting
man,
is...
I can
because
teleport too. You don't
teleporting is
see me
more
doing
fun.
that shit all the time.
That's what, useful? Yeah. You know what's also useful? And she'll tap her legs. These. Don't skip leg day.
I was just gonna take a good look. And she's not wrong.
She's thick. Actually, she's not that thick.
I would like to order a pizza. Yes, I want the crust extra thick.
She's actually not that thick. She's too muscular.
It's just, but I mean, the thighs, even with just pure muscle, get really thick.
That's true. You got thick
Oh no,
thighs,
she's
too.
super thick.
She's so thick.
Maximum thick. Actual size to scale.
Just huge.
Nice awkward silence. What happened?
So, are you all ready to head down?
Yep. I guess ready as we're gonna be.
Yep.
I know none of you have faced members of Organization 13 before, but I don't have any profiles on this one. We'll have to go in carefully.
Is there 13 of them?
No, only one. But he'll probably have Heartless and others of this world helping him.
Oh man. God damn it.
Does he bleed?
He bleeds.
Am I gonna get tentacle fucked again?
That's all I need to know.
Again.
Yeah,
Again?
when I
You
was
what?
like, I was like dragged here by tentacles. Not actually fucked. Jesus Christ.
Heartless tendrils.
Bouncer takes a step away from Angelica.
No, not that. Ah, god damn it. This is,
You just,
never mind.
you, yeah, yeah.
Not what I meant, man. Not like that. Not like that.
And in a single fell-handed
I'll be
swoop,
sure to keep you away from any octopi we meet.
in one fell swoop, Angelica has for the second time tonight disarmed the whole party. Without even trying.
Damn.
And Angelica was very red. No, I didn't mean that. Let's just go.
At least you don't film it.
Shut up.
Though if you did film it,
No.
my inbox.
Ugh.
So,
What? Not.
as this is all happening, you beam down. You all beam to a cobblestone road. It is snowing.
Quaint.
The trees and ground are basically filled with white. There's about an inch of snow on the ground. You look around, and
Bouncer looks to Angelica. He says, "Don't get excited by the white stuff."
To all people except for Cora, this looks very strange. Most of you know what most trees look like, but the trees here are different. They bend at odd shapes. The rocks are different colors, such as the ones that you can see that aren't covered by snow. They're purple and brown and different colors. Everything here seems chaotic and off. It's almost like you would think it would almost be like a Germanic kind of forest around you, but it's more like a swamp, but without the swamp. For those of you who have played the Shivering Isles, that's basically what you're seeing now, but just imagine the Shivering Isles if they had snow.
So, Angelica will walk with the party kind of in embarrassed silence. And I'm gonna sign off.
Alrighty.
Oh, Heather!
I know. You guys
Such
are
a
fun.
great last impression to leave.
You're welcome. Night, guys.
Good night.
Good night.
Thank you for playing.
Yeah, thanks for running.
Well, Heather, maybe eventually, Angelica would be more lewd than you.
Oh no.
Eventually.
I do know.
I mean, we're like maybe 1/20th of the way.
1/20th. I don't know about that. Maybe 100th. Bye.
You fuck 100 squids? Oh shit!
Damn. Damn.
And there it is.
After a while, you see Dresden kind of look around.
They're not draped in snow,
And he
but
pulls
they're
out-
supposed to be shivering, aren't they? Like cold.
Funny. So I'll go ahead and let you guys do a little role play. You see Dresden. Well, actually, I'll do some text since everyone else is doing text right now.
Where's Scarlet?
Scout just died.
I gave him a chance to do stuff, and he didn't respond. So I just assumed he AFK'd. You don't see much. The land is kind
I
of.
didn't actually mean to roll. Oh, you rolled it for me?
I didn't roll it.
That wasn't me.
You probably just misclicked on it.
No, I don't even have my sheet open.
Nani?
Sheet? Hello? Okay, that one was actually me. That was weird.
Okay, you look around and
Yeah, your rolls are terrible outside of combat.
Okay, yep.
basically
No,
you don't see
no. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
you don't see much. You see that the land is basically covered in snow and whatnot, and it still continues to pour down. But this land just looks so different. Even the road, like it's not flat. Everything's kind of like got a hill or crease to it. Everything's just very chaotic here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and Goma. I only roll good when I'm screwing over my way or allies.
You only roll good on resisting the sexual advances, not on the actual sex.
Yep. Ch.
So, Carl, can we go ahead and switch to voice here real quick?
Switch to voice.
And well, the role play I'm about to do with you is in voice.
Okay.
And of course, everyone hears this. As you guys walk down the cobblestone path, you see a figure appear before you. Just seems to kind of just merge out of the snow, and you can see the snow slowly start to drift down onto his armor. His armor is metallic and appears like full plate mail. He wields a very long katana, and he looks up at you. And it takes you a moment, Erasa, but you recognize this man as one of the defenders.
Defenders.
The one of the council.
One of the deities.
Yeah, he's one of the
Guardian generals, rather.
Mm-hmm.
What? What are you doing here?
I don't know any of this shit.
It clenches. She like clenches her fists and like steps forward.
How the hell's this guy?
That's basically what he looks like.
Oh, it's
Damn, that's a spooky boy.
He says, Erasa, 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 what are we going to do with you? We tried to discipline you, you don't
What the
listen.
hell's this?
We tried to banish you, and you don't stay banished. Is there anything that you can do right?
I know I can beat your face in.
Typical of the Denizen of Rage, always resorting to violence.
It's wrath and you know it.
Hey, yo, fuck boy! Who the fuck are you?
You're nothing but a spoiled child, Irasa.
Shut up.
Or what are you
I
gonna
was
do?
gonna look to Lakora,
Hit me?
and he's just gonna be like, "This guy, who the fuck is
Shut
this
up.
guy?"
I will.
Then try it.
She's going to go right up.
Roll it.
I punch him in the face.
Okay, he passes his concentration check. He uses defensive.
It's a 3.
Yep, no, that will hit, but he uses defensive teleport. He has resistance 40. He passed. This is a teleporting dodge. He has.
How did he pass concentration with a 3?
All you have to do for that is not roll a 1. Or I'm actually sorry. Hold on. I need to. That's 3 plus 10. That's 13. He has to get over a 10.
So he doesn't even need to roll.
Basically, don't
Unless he
botch.
botches.
And
I guess.
he's also aware of your attack.
Resistance 40?
Mm-hmm. Basically, what it does is he makes a concentration. He must be aware of it, and then all dodge and parry-based attacks he is immune to. Granted, this is a standard action, meaning that he can only use it against one attack per thing. When you dash forward to punch him, you hit his after image, and he is now standing next to you.
Bastard! I'm just gonna swing a
Yep,
leg at him.
Well, he clotheslines you.
Then you take it out, then it takes the action. Though.
That's right, it cycles over.
So he clotheslines me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
That will hit.
How much damage is that?
DC 27.
27?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, higher power level?
Mm-hmm.
How could this happen to me?
Bruised and
I
immediately.
made my mistakes.
So she takes a hit, and it seems to hurt, but it's gone because, it rolls over to her. And she's now going to punch him.
Go
Hard.
for it.
Very hard. In fact, let me check something real quick.
Hard. Can Bouncer join this, by the way?
Yeah, something's going to happen here real quick. After Arasa's
wow.
miss.
Wow.
After Arasa's next move, Arasa tries to hit him and then just misses because this guy's really fast. But Bouncer may do something.
Bouncer's gonna try to hit him with this stando.
Stando.
Stando! Believe it or not, that's a miss.
Damn. You can see him?
Yep.
Is it clear that he can see him? Like he turns to
Yes,
see the punch?
like when your stand comes to attack him, he goes, "Oh shit!"
This guy is from my world, right?
Mm-hmm.
What affinity is he?
He appears to be that of peace.
Peace.
I can't remember what
He
the.
really looks the part.
I can't remember what the protection was. It's been too long since I played the game. Basically, he's the police. I can't remember what they're called.
Oh, he's part of the army then?
Yeah.
Shinkoku army, so he's Tyson, Rasho, Doji. If he's this powerful, then I think he's beyond that then.
Granted, you notice something, Azara, as you're attacking him. Do you
Yeah.
remember the symbol on the portal of the door that threw you into the Hollow Bastion world? The red heart with
Yeah.
the stitches through it? He has that on his arm.
So he's a heartless?
You do not know.
Like out of character.
Out of character, he is not a Heartless. He is a character that has been enhanced.
No, yeah, like she's saying it's
so this
he's
is like
smart.
this is like Xenoverse, and you just got like the power boost from Toa.
Basically, you guys can combine your, team up and combine your powers, but your enemies are doing the same. So,
But like I'm saying, like he's basically got the equivalent of the demon seal on him. You ever played Xenoverse? Yes, no.
yes, I have.
Yeah.
Okay, so you, let's go ahead and have Bouncer go, and then we'll have Liqueur go, and I'll run for Angel go.
We have hero points, right?
Mm-hmm.
How many do we have right now?
1.
If I remember correctly, we get 1 free one per session, but that one disappears if we don't use it.
I am limiting everyone to 1 right now. And then when you guys increase in power level, I will increase it to 2.
Okay.
Brandon, did you see my message?
I did, and I answered you. I'll have you roll for that. I can roll for you, Harris, if you're getting tired, and I'll let you know when.
Oh no, I was just
comes up.
curious. I'm good. I'm wide awoke, so I'm good.
Okay, first things first. We're gonna have Bouncer go, then Cora, then Harris, then Angelica, and then back up to Arasa in the turn order.
So I roll 1d20 plus the stat plus the level of the skill.
Are you using Mind Control or Earth Meld?
Mind control.
No, you don't have to roll anything because you've got targeting on him.
Okay.
So what's the DC for your Mind Control? Never mind, I'll look it up. Hold on.
It depends. What rank is it?
10.
So 20.
Yeah, DC 20. We'll say DC 20.
He resists you, Harris. This man's mind is chaotic.
I smile. And on my next turn, I'll try again.
Alright. So Bouncer is up.
Alright, can I do an all-out attack and also accurate attack?
I'm going to rule it that yes, you will take a fatigue, but I will allow you to break the barriers for it. So yes. So after the next turn, after this action, you'll be fatigued at -1. But if you do this, you can break the power barrier limits. I'll allow you guys to do that.
What do you mean?
For example, if you combine power or accurate and you guys wind up going over the power limit, if you use two different things like power, accurate, or defensive, all-out attack or accurate, and you're able to go past the boundary limit, I'll allow you guys to do that, but you'll immediately become fatigued and or exhausted.
Wait, you mean like accurate attack, power attack, and all that?
Mm-hmm.
The whole point of having them is to be able to pass the limit while trading off.
I know, that's the thing. I'm going to have you guys pass limits, but if you go even further, like if you want to extend that even more, then I'll have you guys start taking fatigue and exhaustion.
All right.
So yes,
I mean, extra effort.
Like,
yes, Bouncer, you may do that.
thing is, like, at that rank, like, that wouldn't do any damage. Like, I just wanted to know, like, wait, how do grabs work? Do I have to hit him first?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, no, yes.
Yes, you have to hit
Yes.
him first.
You must hit him with your rhythm stick.
Very nice.
That's a hit.
Alright, now that I hit him, I have fast grab and improved grab. So,
So roll the stance strength plus 5.
it's the stand strength. But I'm the one who hit him. Unless.
Oh, but then bouncer, yeah. Bouncer strength plus 5.
So.
Your strength stat plus 5. 1d20 plus your strength stat plus 5.
Plus 5.
Mm-hmm.
What is this guy?
You try to grab him, Bouncer, and this guy is extremely strong. You can't keep a hold on him.
Damn. Maybe with my stand-up?
Well, your stand
I
win,
already
you
what I
win.
want to do with my stand-up.
Now we go to Cora.
Yeah,
So Cora,
okay.
if you wish to cast Blizzard, go ahead and roll me 1d20 plus your ranged attack modifier, and you'll use up your Blizzard in your Artifice slot, and then you'll have to make it again if you want. Basically, Una, when you make a spell in your spell slot and you use it, you use the spell and then you have to roll your concentration check or your create check and spend the time and hours to make the spell again before you can cast again. Think of it like scrolls. Yes. That'll hit him. So Lakora casts Blizzard, and the entire blizzard around you starts to intensify and starts to go for the guy. That's going to be rank 5, so that'll be DC 18. Oh yeah, he doesn't feel a thing by the blizzard.
Fucking rolls.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's not amplified by the natural blizzard?
It is. It's not enough to hurt him.
Damn. Shit.
All right. So it's his turn.
Well, I'm gonna
Angelica.
have Angelica do a scream at him.
Should I close my ears? Or can she target that thing properly?
And she crits.
Ooh! Yeah, boy.
Holy shit.
But wait, she doesn't even need to. She doesn't need to. Is that the Banshee's Veil? Whale?
Yes.
She doesn't need to roll to attack though.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. What am I doing here?
He needs to roll will.
No, yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't do her Banshee's Wail. I did her ranged attack.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you can keep that 20. That 30's looking nice.
No, that's why I rolled, because I did her ranged attack, her air blast attack.
So it's damage. So I'm assuming it's damage 10 then.
It's actually damage 8, but it's crit.
Oh, and then 13. So DC 23. No, DC 28 rather. Wow.
What?
Oh my god. Are you seeing this right now?
Okay.
Holy hell. The 19-20-20. That fucking GM bullshit.
So you see Angelica jump up and do like this massive sonic blast at the guy, and he just turns and he just blasts it just as hard. The ground just gets destroyed around him. And both him and Angelica are just looking at each other like, what the fuck? Irasa.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Did he do anything?
Actually, yeah, it is his turn. What am I saying? He's gonna turn to you and punch you.
Maybe if we could bring him to turn order, it'd be a bit easier.
Yeah, I know. He's actually just gonna do this last action, then he's getting out of here.
I like
Alright.
to try to get an opportunity to hurt him if I can.
Mm-hmm.
So wait. What's the attack roll?
40.
40?
Which is a hit.
Okay, and what's the other two?
That was his resist. Harris is starting to F him up.
The what? Paris?
There's another combat going on here that you guys aren't aware of.
Oh, and 20. Okay,
DC
So
27.
what's-
DC
what's-
27 again.
27 with plus 25 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Ross ignores it.
And then at that
Alright.
point, he starts to grasp his head in pain, and he's like, "Son of a!" Urgh." And he steps backwards, and he seems to fall through this weird portal that opens
Can I
up
try
behind
to
him.
grab it before he goes?
You can try.
All right, I'm gonna do accurate and all
I
out.
also want to try to grab him, since I should be near him.
All right, so that's 30. That's 32 actually.
Oh boy, never mind. I'm fatigued, right?
Mhm.
All right, so I think a 32 hits him.
Yes.
All right.
Now,
So
now you
now
gotta
it's a
actually grab him.
grab, so he has to roll strength. And I'm actually going to spend my hero point to use my ultimate strength to hold on.
Okay. He'll spend his to do the same.
Does he have ultimate effort?
Ooh.
All right. How much? What's his plus?
Do you really want to know?
I mean, he rolled it against Bouncer last time.
Yeah, he maxed it out.
It was a 21.
He has a plus 21.
Mm-hmm.
Think
I have a
so.
plus 25, so he can fuck off. He's grabbed.
Alright, maybe that was something else.
As you pull through the portal, Irasa, roll me a strength check. Without your bonuses, just your normal strength check as if you were fighting against a repulsor.
Oh, wait, why
that
don't you guys
does
roll
that
your strength?
include,
I mean, last time we rolled.
Yeah, I did use my lifting strength and all that, so it doesn't count.
Yeah, roll your.
I'm just saying, last time, I tried to grab him.
Oh,
I had
okay,
to
so
roll
it's my whole strength
So
then.
don't you roll yours as well?
Yeah, he rolls it. He's gonna roll it. There you go.
Okay.
How could this happen to me?
He slips out of your hands and falls through the portal, and when you hit the portal, it acts like a repulsion effect, and you're blasted backward. No damage is done.
God damn it.
You hear a voice in your head, Arasa. Actually, Arasa, roll me a will save. Nope.
Plus
You
10.
hear a
right?
voice in your not for the standard will saves. Arasa, you hear a voice in your head, and it cackles and says, "No, no, no, not yet, Arasa. You stay right there."
I'll tear every limb from your torso.
Roll me another will save.
She shouts into the air. No.
You hear a voice in your head, and it says, "Kneel." And because you are now enslaved, you kneel.
Ross, what the hell you
Okay.
doing? Get up.
Can I respond or anything?
You may respond after 3 seconds.
1, 2,
Okay. So she's gonna stand up and say, "Who's there?"
3.
There is no one around you but your companions in the blizzard.
What the hell's going on? Who the hell was that guy? Why the fuck's he so strong?
Some grunt from the army, but he's apparently been touched by these creatures.
He was just a grunt?
No, he's more a commander, but still, so should not be this strong.
Fuck. Can't believe he got away. Bouncer's gonna walk over to Rasa, pat her on the back, and say, fuck it, we'll get him next time.
There better not be a next time.
You say you don't want to cap that motherfucker?
Better not show his face again, or I will.
Well then exactly. Next time he does, we'll get the satisfaction.
Going back to typing.
Yeah.
Yep, every character has certain weaknesses and strengths.
What?
Oh, I'm talking to a friend of mine. See, Bouncer and Arasa are really, really good at close quarters combat and even some range combat, but when it comes to those will saves,
Oof.
conversely, Una and a couple other characters are pretty decent at will saves, but not very good at close quarters, but they have more versatility. The blizzard rages on as you are left standing with the snow falling slowly upon you. You notice that the area where the portal appeared, there's a small soot of ash that melted the snow around in almost a complete circle. The circle is about 5 feet wide.
So, we just keep moving forward?
Also, can Rasa see Wayward Son?
Do you have the ability to see auras?
Depends on type of aura.
You do not have aura reading or eyes of Mondu, so no, you cannot see him.
Alright.
You also can't hear him.
Yeah, I apologize. In that combat, I also didn't count for what Dresden was doing because Dresden was gathering up, ready to hit the guy, but the guy teleported away before he could hit him. You actually saw that Dresden was gathering a very, very large amount of energy in his staff, but the guy teleported away. And he sits there and he's like, God damn it. Indeed, I agree. We should proceed
Al's just gonna
onward.
look back at him, and he's just gonna stare at the staff and say, "Well, guess he got shafted."
Yeah, you can say that again. He pulls out the little device and he looks up and he said, I guess we should keep moving, lest we get attacked again. Although I imagine there's going to be a lot more combat before this day is out. That symbol on his arm.
Okay, so Una, how fluffy are you? How fluffy is her character?
Very.
Fluff.
She's very, very flexible and has a lot of variations in power and is very good support. Can't take damage that well. Dresden looks around and says, I'm getting quite a big of a mystical source coming up ahead of us. We might want to plan this out. It's a good thing we have this blizzard to help keep us covered.
Those crows, though.
Yeah. They won't bother us.
Can Wayward Son use his precognition?
Mm-hmm. What do you want to use it towards?
Just like to see a bit further ahead to see if there's any sorts of conflicts they should be expecting.
Okay. At first your mind goes
That they
blank.
might run into.
You see yourself standing in the middle of the blizzard. You see the blizzard swirling around you in a white emptiness. And you see a man standing before you. He is wearing a dark trench coat. He has black hair and very bright blue eyes. He stares at you through the blizzard and gives a little bit of a chuckle. As you look down, you can see your entire gut from your left side to your right side sliced open. He looks at you and chuckles and he says, You fared better than your companions. If only you had had one more, you might have been able to beat me. And then he laughs and walks into the blizzard, vanishing from your sight. You then see yourself standing over what looks like a bunch of Heartless, the beings that you know as Heartless. And you can see their corpses. They haven't vanished into shadow or disappeared like they normally do. And you're standing victorious over all of them. And then the shadow slowly starts to engulf and coalesce into a single Heartless. The Heartless looks at you, and then its shadow forms into a stand, and the heartless stand look at you, and then your vision returns, and you are back on the road. Your precognition ends.
Well, that was certainly fucking very enchanting, Mr. Pot. Very, very optimistic view there.
Well, keep in mind, precognition is not only random, but it's extremely blurry, offset, and just basically really random. When I run precognition or future sight in games, not only do I always make it basically very blurry, but I make it to where it's very difficult to interpret sometimes. Granted, your precognition visions won't always be that cut and dry or even that confusing, but that's just what was going on.
So is Lakora just gonna let Bouncer pat her fur?
But look.
Still on edge, brother, not on the edge.
So just Liqueur is gonna give no response. Like, just Liqueur just not know how to respond to being called the good kind of Fluffy.
I guess at this point she may not even care. Damn, that's a compliment. And because what's coming up next is really huge, I'm going to go ahead and end the session here tonight. And
Huge.
recording stops